everybody. I am your host, Miss Nicole Tyler. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone out there doing? Yes. This is another episode of Car Chronicles. I'm your host, Miss Nicole Tyler, aka Sexy Clean the Damn Ruler. I am in the building. I made it to see another day. Happy Friday night, you all. Guess what? It is a full moon out there tonight, y'all. Yes, it is. So that means that this show tonight might be crazy and off of the chain. So you all please come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Hey, come on in the room. Come on in the room, y'all. Yes. I'm thinking in my mind that we're going to have a great show tonight. Yes. Miss Nicole Tyler, the ruler, and her beautiful hearts and roses out there. We have questions, okay? Like Deanna Irvin say, we got questions, okay? Now, if you have seen the thumbnail is asking Onsight April, okay? Is Onsight April, is she a traitor or a savior of Club Chat? Now, if you all been keeping up with the YouTube streets, you all would know that it is popping on the damn streets, okay? Now, Tuesday night, I told you all I did a rumble. Now, what was it called? Let's get ready to rumble, right? And I told you all that there was a lot of beefs brewing in the street. One of those beefs you all were Tracy with the T and Sean Bradley. Okay, they were beefing. Okay, at that time, Tracy had got tired of Sean Bradley. She kept hearing rumors that he was going over there to Patreon to shade her. Over the last 6 months of 19, she, as well as I, was hearing in the street how Club Chat did not like Tracy and how Sean Bradley was using Tracy. Now, this is what I heard personally in the streets. I don't care about nobody else. I'm telling you what I heard. But still, Tracy, and what appears that Tracy and Sean Bradley were still friends, okay? On the outside looking in, I thought they were still friends, so I don't know, okay? Recently, as time went on, Tracy was still friends with Sean Bradley. Everything seemed to be cool, but Club Chat, their behaviors, in my opinion, was showing that they were not really cool. So as time went on, I don't know whose chat it was in. I forget now, but Sean Bradley was throwing out subliminals at Tracy. Even though he did not name Tracy was in the same chat. You all could put it in the chat, whoever chat it was in. And Sean Bradley was throwing out subliminals, and so Tracy was catching them, right? And she was, throwing them back at him. So it had made the YouTube news. Everybody was talking about it. Everybody had screenshotted the chat and was saying, yeah, Tracy and Sean Bradley, they went at it, okay? So in my opinion, that was one of the things that let Tracy know, okay, we are not in Kansas anymore, okay? You are not really friends with this man. This man is not really your friend, okay? Because if he was your friend, he would not be shading you and going into Patreon all these months and saying little things, and it's coming back to you and people are letting her know. But I guess in my mind, Tracy was waiting for Sean Bradley to tell her face to face, because he had gone to visit Tracy, I believe maybe 3 times. So maybe Tracy thought that they really had a real friendship. Sean Bradley, if you've been keeping up with him, he did a 6-hour tour on his own channel, come against Tracy. Tracy did, she did videos coming at him. They came at each other. Okay, I didn't ask y'all to call yet, so I'm gonna let you just keep on ringing the phone. Okay, so anyway, those two are beefing. Those two are beefing, okay? Some allegations have come out that Tracy is crazy. She's not clean. She does not have any style. This is Sean Bradley saying all these things that, he really was not her friend. He came out talking about her car. He came out saying, she couldn't dress. She had holes in her clothes and, all kinds of things he was saying about this woman who I thought was his damn friend, for real. Okay, Tracy answered him back. She showed a plethora of receipts, okay, saying that Sean Bradley doxed. Now, I have gotten ahead of myself. One of the reasons why Sean Bradley said that he broke up friendship with Tracy was because she doxes. And he also, I think Mystery Van also name was brought up. He didn't like the way that she came at his friend Mystery Van, or somehow Frank White name came up in there, that Frank White knew Sean Bradley. He was at the first Vegas gate. It's a whole lot of details. It's a lot, y'all. So I'm trying to get it in there, and not in any particular order, okay? What else? What other reasons he said that he was not Tracy's friend? I know the doxing was one of it. Let's see if I can remember, y'all. I'm just getting off work, y'all, so please excuse me. I probably should have just walked around for 30 minutes, but I did not. I came right on here to come on here with y'all, so y'all just forgive old girl, Miss Nicole Tyler, as I try to get the details together. Okay, but I do know doxing was one of them. Oh, also another thing that he said that why he broke up friendship with Tracy is because he said that he told her that she should leave Jay Wilson alone. I found that to be funny, okay, that Sean Bradley kept telling Tracy to leave Jay Wilson alone, and that's why he broke up friendship with her. That right there had me dying laughing, okay? I don't believe that, okay? Now, he said that Tracy was doing too much doxing, and he do not believe in doxing. Tracy came out with her video and showed so many damn receipts that were sent to her by Sean Bradley, showing that he is King Doxer, okay? That he is a huge doxer, okay? To be honest, I have some of the same damn receipts. So I was really shocked and taken aback when I was hearing that he does not like Tracy anymore because of the doxing. So I was saying to myself, don't you dox too? I just could not really fathom. I just could not put it in my mind why this man was saying that she's a doxer when he's a doxer. So what I did, I came out with a couple of videos in the past trying to get them two together, saying that there's division. Is there division? I was going about it in a roundabout way to maybe they can make up, so we can get more out of it, because Sean Bradley at that time had not come at Tracy. So we were still kind of in the dark, because if you know me, I'm always trying to throw it out there like, what's going on? Say what the hell it is. Stop doing subliminals. That's Miss Nicole Tyler, right? But anyway, it has come to a head. We're going to bring it back up to today, Friday, January 10th, 2020. Sean Bradley has done a world tour on his show, Coming at Tracy. And Tracy has done a world tour on her show, Coming at Sean Bradley. Okay, now, this show actually is about Onsight April, okay? Because a lot of people is saying that Onsight April had a whole lot to do with it behind the scenes. They are saying that she is an ex-TSCC member, so she knows a whole lot about the doxing because she was actually helping Sean Bradley to dox, okay? There is, if you all are familiar with Shush Trish is a person who is campaigning for VS. She's trying to get up all this details about what was going on in the sector, because she's trying to help VS with her case. If you all don't know, Susie Cordone is VS. She went to jail, got locked up January 4th. She served time a couple of days in jail in a detention center, and she just was released on yesterday, January 9th, okay? So she does have a lot of supporters, but Shush Trish is one of the ones who have come out against Onsight April, saying that this whole thing is Onsight April's fault. Shush Trish is one of the young ladies who is saying that Onsight April was obsessed with VS. She was really upset when VS put her out of being TSCC, that they did. Well, she ain't say they doxed together. I believe they doxed together. I said that, okay? You can call and debunk it. They doxed together. I don't know the real reason why that she got put out. I know she's told the story many times, but I don't remember. I don't know if she got put out at TSCC or she voluntarily left. Now, I think Trish said that VS put her out of TSCC. Okay, so after she left TSCC, we're talking about Onsight April now. After she left TSCC, she went over there to Sean Bradley. Now, somehow, the episode that I listened to back in 2018, I believe it was April or May, Onsight April was still a part of TSCC, and they were going at Chopper. At that time, Chopper was their enemy, was VS and Onsight April's enemy, and they were on Sean Bradley's show. Okay, if anybody remember that, it's an infamous live. Okay, somehow, what I'm thinking in my mind, until Onsight April called in to debunk what the hell I'm saying, until then, this is gonna ride. I'm gonna believe. From what I'm thinking, Onsight April became friends with Sean Bradley and started calling him her little brother. Okay, now I think that she used to call VS her little sister, but after they broke up, she just became that SB with the funky A and all that kind of stuff. But she was her sister at one time. So now Sean Bradley is her brother. Okay, now to bring it back up to January 10th, 2020, Sean Bradley has denounced and removed Onsight April as being part of Club Chat. Now, this is what I believe. This is what I'm saying, my opinion right now, because I'm hearing different reports in the streets. Okay, people are saying that her services are no longer needed. I was over there in Onsight April's live, and she did apologize to VS. Okay, she apologized to VS. She also said that Sean Bradley lied on her. She said that Sean Bradley said that Onsight April told him about James Caldwell's children being molested. I hope I got that correctly, okay? Onsight April said, no, that's a lie. Said she didn't even know anything about no damn James Caldwell, so why is Sean Bradley lying on her? So, you know, where there's one lie, there's about 100 other lies, okay? Where there is smoke, there is fire, okay? So, that was a whole lot. And guess what? I have not even touched the spot, okay, to get you hot in this damn story, okay? Now, my moderators, we got Tessie, we got Battle Cat, we got Manny, and we got Melissa. You all put some hearts and roses in the damn chat. Also, you all, the number is 804-528-7766. Call in. Now, also, another person who has been very, very touched by this whole debacle and situation regarding Tracy living with the T and Sean Bradley, Onsight April, is Truth Enterprise. Now, I'm a fan of Truth Enterprises, even though she's an op, and she doesn't know yet if she still want to be with Babe Nation or she want to be a boss and be on her own. But I have invited Truth Enterprises to call in tonight. I don't know her personal number or anything, so hopefully she will call in. I'm asking everyone to subscribe to Truth Enterprises. I really love me some Truth Enterprises, child. What I like about Truth Enterprises, she do her videos from 1 minute to maybe 5 minutes, honey, and they be lit, okay? She get to the damn point. She got a lot of emotion, and then the video is over, okay? That's what I like. I love when I get everything I need in about 5 minutes, okay? So I'm hoping that she calls in tonight. I do not know her personal number. We have not talked behind the scenes or anything. I sent her a message on one of her videos and told her to please call in, and I hope that's what she's gonna do. That same video I promoted on my community feed, so I'm hoping that she call in. Also, I asked Onsight April to call in if she wants to break it down better than I can, because this story is about Onsight April. It's also, if you all, anybody out there have any stories that they think they can shed any light on Sean Bradley's behavior, or even if you want to shed any light on Tracy's behavior, okay? Because the way it looks, in my opinion, it looks like Sean Bradley is guilty of being Kang, K-A-N-G, dox her. Okay. My heart is a little broken, you know, because I listened to Tracy's video last night, and when she broke down crying because she insinuated that Sean stalked her and that he had one of Club Chat with him, and when him and her stalked her together, and they took film or pictures, and they followed her, and somehow they took pictures and filmed where she lived. Okay. It broke my heart when she shed a couple of tears because she really believed that Sean Bradley was her friend, and so it just broke my damn heart. Okay. So the whole situation with Tracy and Sean Bradley is really sad to me, because if you all been keeping up with the saga, you know that Sean and I, we went through our thing in 2018 and we reconciled in 2019. And, you know, a lot of people warned me against that and said, no, Nicole, no, he uses women and all this stuff. And I still said, well, I'm going to give him a chance because I believe in forgiveness and things like that. So as the time has gone on, yes, he sent me some screenshots and some, you know, information as well. But I'm, you know, what I can say about that, people have been asking me questions. I believe it's probably troll pages from Club Chat. I said it. And they've been asking me in some of the chats when they see me, are you still cool with SB? And I'm going to just say no. Okay. I'm going to say no. Now, the reason why we're not cool, in my opinion, is because, and it was nothing I did, it was all on his part. Okay. This is me saying this. Ain't nobody putting me up to saying none of this stuff. Now, hold on. Let me see who this is first, y'all. Let me see who this is. Hello, this is Miss Nicole, Tyler Car Chronicles. We're talking about Onsight April tonight. How are you doing?
Hello, Miss Nicole. Tyler, here is German lady. Hello. Happy New Year, everyone.
Okay, German lady, let me finish my thought.
Okay.
Just hang on. Now, the reason why Sean and I are not cool anymore, and we have gotten a divorce, if you all remember, I used to say he's my YouTube husband, is because you all know my moderator, Woman to Woman. She's probably here under a troll page. Come out from wherever you are. She's probably under a troll page, which she has numerous. Okay, I said it. And you all know that behind the scenes, her and I were cool behind the scenes and, you know, all that kind of stuff. She's also cool with Sean Bradley behind the scenes. Okay. And so her and I kept getting into it over a course of months, and it would just be too much of her and me arguing, going back and forth over YouTube, mainly about some damn TSCC. Okay. It was too much. It was obsessive, in my opinion, behavior. I said it. And I did not want to keep arguing with no damn body who's obsessed with VS and all that whole damn thing and doxing and all this stuff, okay? And so, when you all know, once I told her it was over, and I came to you all and let you all know because it happened on YouTube, she kept on sending me a lot of text messages, which I was not answering. I told her it was over. You know, her and Sean are cool too. And so I guess she was sending him messages too or whatever, or all of us were getting the same messages or whatever. And so Sean said he did not want us to break up. And I told him, no, it is over. And then so I called Sean and I told him that I cannot be this girl's friend anymore, because I'm not going to be arguing with somebody day and night, and they're not my significant other where I can get me some from. Okay. Like some sex. Okay. I can see if it's my man and me and him are arguing. We're going through something and we make up the breakup in the bedroom. But this is a whole woman who I don't know. And I'm arguing with you over some damn YouTube stuff. Okay. And we had some arguments about Heidi. We had some arguments about Tracy. Okay. It was just too much. Okay. I said it. So I called Sean and he said he didn't want us to break up. I told him we gonna break up. And he said, well, you know what? I'm not rocking with Tracy anymore. And I said, well, I'm rocking with Tracy. That's how we broke up. That's the story. Now I don't know exactly what, I think it was in November sometime when we broke up. Okay, once I told him I'm rocking with Tracy, it was over. We split up, we broke up, we're divorced. Okay, I guess he took him and woman to woman, and they went on about their damn business, and I came on with my damn self and kept doing me. Okay, all right, now we have German lady on the phone, our first caller of tonight. German lady, what is your damn comment on what the hell going on in the YouTube streets? Give it to me.
Hey, out of respect, I will not cuss. Don't worry, I'm professional, honey. Now, listen, the way he treated Tracy, he was wrong for that. Tracy was nothing but
up those likes.
She was windmilling for him, was loyal to him from the get-go, never said anything bad about him. Same with Onsight April. Onsight April was a heavy hitter for him.
Kind to me,
Sienna.
No, go ahead,
and
ma'am.
You two, I put you two in the mix. And now he's dropping, and he's already looking for new allies now. Cause let's be honest, he lost some heavy hitters. He has now. Who else is there? Dee Ramsey is not a heavy hitter. Leo the Lion Butch is no heavy hitter. She's a non-factor with her dusty ass braids. She's a non-factor. Who else is there? 7 stars kissing up there. Rob, what is this? She's a snake. People, peak game. Tracy, I know you're not dumb. Peak game what she's doing. Rick Reed, peak game what she's doing. People, but I know Tracy is not dumb. She sees it for herself. Now, he's already looking for new allies, and the reason why he's now reaching out to Jay Wilson is he wants to get to Phi Babe. That is his end game. He wants to reconcile with Phi Babe. That's his end game. He's basically now coming to Jay Wilson to test the water with Phi Babe. That's my opinion.
Do you think that this behavior is kind of crazy? Do you think this is a normal thinking behavior? The people who you've talked really bad about Jay Wilson, real bad about Phi Babe, you know, you definitely ran over Tracy under the bus, threw her under the bus. Do you think that thinking is normal to now you want to get back in Jay Wilson's good graces and Phi Babe's good graces when you have doxed them to death? Well, you have doxed Phi Babe to death.
I don't think it's really crazy. I think it's he's very calculated.
You think
he's very fake.
But I don't think it's calculating. What kind of calculation is that though? That's calculating to me is when you're doing things to where nobody can figure out what the hell you're doing. He's doing things in the open that we can see. So to me, it's not calculating because we see what the hell he's doing.
Yeah, but it's weak also. He always says a queen stands alone. With a queen stands alone, he means he is above the club chat people. He's above them. But he cannot do shit alone because he always needs his club chat members to do the stuff for him. He uses people to do the dirty work. He's putting the doxing out, and then he uses Tracy to do his dirty work. What is this? He's a user. Club chat women, peak game. What he's doing, he drops you like a fly if you're not credible to him. Peak game. He's using everyone, but some will find out sooner, some will find out later, but he's fake. That's all I can say right now.
All right, thank you.
Nicole, for having me.
Thank you, German lady. Let me take the next call. Oh, boy. Hello, this is Miss Nicole. Okay, they'll call back. Answer too late. Call back, caller. Okay, you all. So if Sean Bradley wants to call in, he can. I don't think he will. But anybody is welcome to call in. Hello, this is Miss Nicole Tyler. Car Chronicles, January 10th, 2020. What is your comment on Onsight April? Is she a traitor or is she a savior of Club Chat?
Good evening, Miss Nicole Tyler.
Good evening. What is your comment on the topic tonight? We have a lot of major players tonight.
Yeah, German lady was talking about peak game, and I want you to peak game, Miss Nicole Tyler, because I don't want you to repeat the same old mistakes.
Yes.
You gotta watch your chat. Watch your chat, Nicole. You got Tracy's pieces in here, and they done took over your chat. The same thing that VSCSCC did to you may happen to you again. Beware who
What do you think is going to happen? Hold on. What do you think is going to happen to my chat this time? And who are the players that I need to look out for?
Listen, Nicole, the other day, your mods in here were blocking everybody that was saying stuff about Tracy. They didn't care about people who were saying stuff about you.
Oh no, I don't want.
They were blocking people who were saying bad stuff about Tracy.
Do not look.
And
I don't.
Hold
on. If you do not block nobody, if they saying stuff about Tracy, Tracy is a grown woman and she can protect herself. This is my chat. Do not do that. You only block people if they're being disrespectful to me. Hold on, sir. Let me tell y'all, don't do that. If they are being disrespectful to Tracy, Tracy can fight for herself and y'all can fight for Tracy. Do not block anybody. If you all don't like being in the chat and you all can't handle it, get the hell out. That's how it's going to go. Don't block nobody.
Let them know. You better let them know.
Now, sir, what is your comment on the topic? Now, you done told me about my chat the other night.
Nicole, I like you. I just don't want to see you being taken advantage of.
But okay, I don't want to talk about the chat because that's not the topic.
I wanted to call in and say.
Okay, well, thank you.
Thank you.
Good. I want to thank him for calling and worrying about my chat. I want to thank everybody who's worrying about Miss Nicole's chat, but everybody already should know how we get down over here in the chat. Do not block people. You all supposed to go back and forth in the chat. If you cannot handle it, just get the hell out. That is all I got to say regarding the chat. Hello? Okay, hold on. Let me see where you at. I can't hear you. I can't see you. Hold on. I can't hear you. I can't see you. Hold on.
Okay.
All right, there you are. You're in the car. Hi, this is Car Chronicles, Miss Nicole Tyler. We are talking about Onsight April. Is she a savior or a traitor to Club Chat?
I'll say infiltrator because that's what I would say. This cut all the BS. This type of behavior is not going to stop until you hold everybody accountable, not just one person. These are grown adult people we are talking about. These are not little children that minds can be easily manipulated. These are grown people. They all dox. They all look up people's information. They all pass information between each other. But then when the fire get hot, oh my God, they did it. They did. I didn't do anything. They lying on me. They did. I didn't do this. Then they start exposing emails and text messages. No one in this situation is innocent. And until somebody admit and call everybody out, then this behavior is going to keep going. You can't not make one doxing lesser than the other doxing because it's all wrong. Period.
Let me say this before we. I think I heard that on somebody's channel about doxing and things like that. And I want to say that we're not the only sector that is doing all this alleged doxing. Now, I want to say that even Tasha K accepts information about Cardi B and all the celebrities. How do you think they're doing their stories? People are being doxed. Lovely T, I'm going to say it. Lovely T, even Wendy Williams, they are taking pictures and they are going behind the scenes and they're getting statements from family members and they're taking pictures and receipts. They're doxing. So I want to say that.
Yeah, I mean everybody.
Now hold on.
It's not just one person.
No, I agree with you. Hold on. I agree with you. Okay. Now, when the doxing becomes where it's hurting you, where you can lose your job, where somebody is calling CPS, when somebody is stalking somebody else and coming to their home and taking pictures. See, that's what I'm talking about. So you might need to clarify the doxing, because everybody is not doxing. Everybody, hold on. Which doxing are you in favor of? Are you in favor of us passing receipts around, or are you in favor of people calling CPS and getting people locked up and taking kids away? That's the doxing that I don't like.
I don't like, in my opinion, I don't like none of it at all.
Well,
I mean,
but that's not a real.
But that's not real. Like, these people,
that's not reality.
Alone,
but that's not reality.
All of them, Sean, Tracy, April, Viet, all of them need to stop.
But that's not reality.
Information between each other, because they already know it's gonna be some point where somebody gonna get tired of it, and then they're gonna throw everybody up on the bus. We done seen this too many times, and it keeps going and going and going. And no shade to Tracy, but I'm gonna just be real. Baby girl, you've been doing some stuff too. So you can't sit here and say, oh my God, Sean did this and Sean did that. When you was sitting there, you was in the mirror walling with him. You should have told him from the beginning, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing no dirty work. You do it.
But I don't.
She's older than him.
But I don't see. I personally don't see nothing wrong with that, because that is what we all. I just told you that is what we all do. We get information and we put the information out and we do our content. But what I have a problem with with the Sean Bradley Tracy debacle is Sean Bradley say he don't like doxing. See, that's the point you missing. If a person say they don't, hold on. But you lumping it all in one whole lump sum. We need to stick with
Nicole. You got to, because they're all doing the same thing. But that's why I was hoping that you would just say, "Oh, y'all wrong," because somebody got to say it.
But I can't
got to say it.
I can't say everybody is wrong. If somebody passes me something and I don't feel it's damaging and threatening, I might put it up.
Okay, you talk about like just like little light information, like
yeah, okay, I might put it up if it's light. Yeah, I might put it up, so I can't say that. But I'm saying that's why I have to do a clarification, because there is some doxing where people are calling CPS. There is some doxing where Tracy was followed and stalked at her home. There are some doxing where VS lost her damn job. People that call my job.
Did Tracy go to the police? That's all I want to know.
I think Tracy did go to the police.
She's going to sit up here and talk about it. What is she going to do about it? Because from what I know, even though Jay Wilson just took pictures of her area, people still pulled the area up and found her address. Friday and Tracy B went to her area. So if you're going to call the police on one person, you should call the police on all of them, because all of them went over there.
Okay, well, I like your point. Well, I do like that point. I like that point.
She should get the police. She should have been got a police report on Jay Wilson when we were over there telling her to do it. Go to the police, because anybody can pull up to your house. You don't know who could come out your house and take pictures, and you know how they got it out for you. So why wouldn't you protect yourself instead of sitting up here playing the victim? Don't let nobody do that to you. I wouldn't take it. I would lay down and take it and sit up here crying and doing all this carrying on when you just do something about it. Okay. She should have did something about it when them girls came to her house.
Okay, ma'am. Let me take another call. Thank you for your comment.
Okay, Nicole.
All right, bye. All right, boy. This is gonna be a heated discussion for tonight, y'all. This is Miss Nicole Tyler, Car Chronicles, January 10th. What is your comment on the whole Onsight April? Is she a savior or a traitor? And Tracy, Sean Bradley, the whole situation with doxing.
Good evening, Miss Nicole. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing fine. What is your comment?
All right, so this is my comment, because like the previous caller said, not to judge. We can't say one doxing is bigger than the other, but in actuality, if you guys are passing receipts amongst each other, that is still not doxing. If you search the information, that is still not doxing. It becomes doxing once you post the information publicly. So if I find something about you behind the scenes, and it's your personal information, and I share that with another person, and that person goes and posts that to the internet, then that person is the doxer, and that person has doxed you. Now, depending on what information was posted, you can definitely say something is worse than the other based on what was posted. And not only just that, what matters most is how the person that is being doxxed reacts to the situation. Because you can dox someone and they don't give a damn. Is it not doxing? Then no, it's still doxing. But they just don't care. It doesn't affect them. There are other people that are equally affected. At the end of the day, passing receipts, I don't see any problem with it. And Miss Nicole, you just said, if you find something that you feel isn't too, whatever, you'll post it. But because you feel that way, it doesn't mean that the other person is going to respond that way. So it's all about publicly posting these people's information and how do they respond to it. And honestly, it's what they do in this sector. This is what is going on. I just don't understand where this outrage is coming from, because all of this is I feel like this is
I just told you. Did you hold on? Did you just hear what I said? If I tell you that I don't do something and then you find out that I do it a lot, how would you feel about that? So it ain't about the, hold on. It's not about being a doxing, and it's about me saying that I don't do something. It's just like a pastor who say, I believe in Jesus, I believe in God, I sleep with my wife, I love my family. Then you see him out there at the strip club and he's wearing bra and panties.
Can you give it to me direct? Like, what exactly?
That is what I'm saying. If you say that you don't do something and then you find out that the person do it.
Okay, but that is in regards to what? Like, where is that coming from? Because I must have missed that from the previous call.
I know, but I'm just telling you. Okay, you said everything you said. I agree with most of what you said. But I'm saying when the person says that they don't dox, and then you find out that they do dox, then there's a problem.
Okay, yeah, of course.
All right, well, we agree. Okay, thank you. Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, hello, this is Miss Nicole Tyler. What is your comment on Onsight April? We're getting into doxing, but we need to be trying to keep it on Onsight April. If she's a traitor or a savior. And also, she used to be with Club Chat, or she was affiliated with Club Chat, but she isn't anymore. Okay, how do you feel about that?
I'm not 100% sure how I feel, because everybody keeps flip-flopping around, and so to try and judge her on it, I would have to judge everybody else. From what it's looking like, everybody's been going from camp to camp to camp to camp, so she's not the first and she won't be the last. I just think maybe people should stop even claiming anything other than themselves, and that way when something goes down, then it won't be such a big deal. Ms. Nicole, out of everybody, I really respect you. Even though you were affiliated with TSCC, you never were saying that you were actually TSCC. You were just saying that they were helping you and holding you down. And as far as the doxing, I can't say I've watched every one of your shows, but even when I used to watch you and you were doing the karaoke, I've never personally seen with my own two eyes you come on and reveal somebody's personal and private information. You might have repeated something after others.
I repeat a lot.
But I've never seen you dox anybody. Out of everybody on here, you're the only one that I can say I truly haven't seen dox anyone. I agree with the last caller said. People need to understand what doxing is. You could share receipts all day long, but doxing is when you put your face on the camera and you start showing the information that you've received. Now, when it comes to Tracy, people do need to keep it real. I felt there was a cop-out yesterday with the crying and stuff because nobody forced her to reveal that stuff. You didn't have to come on camera. If somebody gives you a gun, you can't get mad because, I decided to go and shoot somebody. Nobody made you pull the trigger. You're a grown woman, and everybody keeps hollering.
But hold on. Let me stop you. That's not why she cried. That's not why she cried.
Okay, well then she was crying, I guess, because somebody said that car was Sean's, and we still don't know who the car was or whatever. But I think it was not only that she was crying. I think she was upset about everything. It seemed like she was purging, and it led up to that, and then she cried. So if I'm mistakenly said that, if I'm not correct on that, and I'm sorry. But
I think that people are missing. Hold on, I think that people are missing the point of the video that she did do, where she showed the receipts. The point of her showing the receipts was to show that a person said they don't do something, but I'm showing you that they do.
I think he was playing
I think
on.
that
I think
was
what he was saying was, and he's wrong too, by the way. So I'm not defending him at all. He's wrong too. But I think what he was saying is, look, yeah, we all share receipts, but you're the person who actually went and put it out there. For me, I don't think people should be sharing receipts or placing it out there. But it's not illegal to share the receipt. It is illegal to do the doxing. So, just don't let somebody use you to share information. Just
I
because you
agree.
got the key,
I
don't
agree
do
with
that,
that. Yeah, I agree with that. All
And
right,
I'm not mad at either one of them or disliking either one of them. Like I said,
but
these people are human beings and they're going to make mistakes. If you like a particular content creator, and they're not, going as crazy as BS, I'm not gonna throw them on the
well,
wayside
let
because
me
they
take a next call. Let me take the next caller.
okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Hello, this is Mr. Cole Tyler.
Hi, Nicole. I believe
Car
Onsight is a
Chronicles.
traitor.
Okay, thank you. You're the first person to answer the question. Okay, now why do you think she's a traitor? And have you been
Because,
following? Have you been following everything that's going on in our sector?
yes, I've been following everything. And I believe she's a traitor because they say pit bulls will trade on their owner.
Now you know you're not supposed to be. We said don't be respectful of women. Now, do you have another response?
Pit bulls will turn on their owner.
All right, thank you. Ugh. I'm gonna have to block him out next time. Hello, this is Mr. Cole Tyler, Car Chronicles.
How are
What?
you, Miss Nicole?
Hello, how are
I'm just
you?
calling. I'm fine, and you?
I'm
I was
great.
checking your title, and it said it's Onsight April, a traitor or Savior Club chat.
Right,
But it seems like folks is calling in and changing the subject. This is not about
right,
Tracy.
right.
So I'm just saying, people stay on topic. Love you. Bye.
Thank you, bye. Thank you. Stay on the topic. This does not have to do with. Unfortunately, you all. I know Tracy is hot in the streets. Sean, all of them are hot, but we're talking about Onsight April. Okay. All right. This is Mr. Cole Tyler Car Chronicles. Oh, they hung up, but they'll call back. Hello, this is Mr.
Hello?
Hello. What is your comment
Hi,
on?
Miss Nicole. This is Flo.
Hi, Flo. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? I don't think April is a traitor, honestly,
Okay.
because we all grown adults and we all have our own eyeballs. So if we see something that we don't like, we should be able to speak on.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
You said if you see something, would it say that again?
If you see something with your own eyes as an adult that you don't like, I feel like you should speak on it, regardless if a person. But of course, Sean Bradley's not going to allow. A lot of content creators don't like when you share your own opinion. So it's not even about the fact that somebody's being a traitor. It's the fact that there's a lot of fake relationships on YouTube. So people can't even say what they really feel
Oh,
without having to take a backlash.
okay. I agree with that. Do you think that he feels that his trust has been betrayed because she is befriending a lot of the other content creators like me and Deanna and Heidi and everybody? She's in and Tracy. Do you feel that
But
he? Do you
I
feel?
don't feel so because he's not sleeping with April. That's not her man. So who is he to tell her who she can befriend or not befriend? Okay, that's really silly.
Do you?
Especially if she's not on his pay wage. He's not paying her. He's not sleeping with her. He's not doing none of that. So how are you going to tell someone who to befriend?
Yeah. Do you? The reason why I use the word savior, I was being a little facetious, but I use that term because when you think of Sean Bradley and you think of Club Chat, you always think of Onsight April because they have been rocking for so long. Now, I'm hearing from this Trish person that they've been rocking since 2017. So I don't know. Onsight April have to call in and debunk that. But I'm hearing that they, been in contact with each other since 2017. So I'm thinking that Club Chat and Onsight April and Sean Bradley go together. You know what I'm saying? It's like in my opinion, it's like you can't have one without the other.
True, but then if that's so, then make Club Chat and make her the face of Club Chat. But she's not the face of Club Chat, and she's not on his payroll, and he's not sleeping with her. He can't really tell her where to go, who to befriend.
Yeah.
That's just crazy, especially when you're talking and you're moving funny as well. So now you're trying to hide your hands after you've been moving funny for a long time.
Right.
Now everybody who was Club Chat are now standing back looking like, he's not right in the head. So now he feels like he puts up a defense. He starts the manipulation tactics.
Okay, I think Onsight April says she's trying to make it home so she can call in. But go ahead, ma'am. I think I'll read her comment. Okay, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, like he starts the manipulation tactics. Like if somebody's your friend, you're not going to talk about them behind their back.
Do you feel that he was Tracy's friend, and do you feel that he was Onsight April's friend?
I don't really know much about his friendship with Onsight April too much, but I don't feel like he was Tracy's friend at all. I feel like he was using Tracy to put out what he needed that he didn't want to look bad about, because he kept trying to build this image, and you kept seeing him trying to build the image, kept going offline, then coming back, then saying activate, deactivate, all this code word and nonsense mess. He was trying to rebuild his image. It wasn't working. He was getting like 100, 200 views on his video. So then he goes behind the walls of Patreon, which I was following him on Patreon. I was subscribed for $1.99 when he dropped the price because nobody was watching him.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and he was doing a lot of talking about people. Okay.
Wow. Do you think if he was? How do you feel? Did you hear the news that him and April are no longer friends? How did you feel? Were you surprised?
I feel like it's not a loss. It's not a loss, because when you have somebody that is a snake and they show you that they're a snake, they're conniving and they're mean. He's very mean-spirited. Okay, even from my encounter with him, he's very mean-spirited. All right. Even when you see that, that's a blessing. That's not a loss.
Yeah. Well, because you want the person to show who they really are, so you can make a determination if you're going to be friends with them or they're going to be in your life or not. So I understand that.
And also with him, with this whole activation and Vegas trip and all kinds of hint words and saying you're leaving the sector, you don't want to be the sector, but you wait until BS gets locked up to come out and to act a fool. And in my opinion, I always felt like Friday and Sean wanted to be BS. Okay, it's very clear that they want to be BS. They're fighting for that BS spot. And I don't know what spot BS has, but they just want to be in her position where she's running, when they're running cults, and they exhibit the same traits as BS.
Yeah, I'm trying to come up with some thought in my mind concerning that. I've heard other content creators say that they have the same traits, but I don't know why they would want to be like someone else when we're all grown women, almost 40. They're too old to want to try to strive to be like somebody else that's in our sector. You would think they want to be like somebody that's above, that has 1 million views. 1 million subscribers. So I really, go ahead, ma'am. Go ahead, Flo.
They're at the race to be ahead of everybody and be in that BS chair when BS was in her own lane. I feel like BS was in her own lane.
Yeah.
Okay, but everybody, because she brought up so much chatter, everybody's like, oh, BS is evil, this. She get all the attention, all the light put on her. So I feel like they want that light. And then, Sean kind of faded in the background. And then when Friday was getting these alleged 1.3K in the chat, alleged. Okay.
Do you feel so? Have you been keeping up with the Onsight April part of the whole, with the with her association with Sean and VS? Have you been keeping up with that part of it?
Yes, I have. I have it just a little bit, but from what I heard from April's last live, I think it was yesterday, I don't feel like she's wrong, and I don't feel like I enjoyed her ghetto apology to VS. It was very nice, intriguing. Okay, but I feel like she's not wrong, and I don't feel like she's a traitor.
Have you
She's a
heard that
grown
she?
woman.
Have you heard that she was obsessed with VS before? Have you heard that part and that aspect of the relationship between the three?
No, personally, I feel like this obsession with female on female thing, it is deep rooted in some type of I'm a homophobia. It's a type of homophobia to me. So like it's basically what people do in this sector. They say, oh, you like the same sex, or try to tease you or taunt you that you like the same sex, and say that someone's obsessed with you. It's like trying to shame someone and say, like, to like the opposite sex is something wrong. There's nothing wrong with liking the opposite sex.
No, I
But
mean,
that is like the
I don't
main
mean in that way.
insult.
I mean, far as, because I've just been trying to go on to listen to different content creators, and some of them say that April might have been obsessed with VS to the point where she wants to revenge on VS in that regard.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that, did in your assumption of watching over the whole course of the year, did you see that behavior?
No, I have not. I feel like I felt like it was like some type of loyalty trying to be formed. I don't see it as obsession.
Okay.
Because if you say April's obsessed, then you can say a lot of people are obsessed. Okay.
Okay, I like that answer. Okay, thank you. Anything else you want to say regarding regarding anything else that's going on in our sector?
Oh yes, I want to talk on those receipts that Tracy dropped. I was so shocked, but then I wasn't shocked. I was very shocked, matter of fact, because all this preaching about doxing, and even when I was playing around with him and I posted like his little background information, he was trying to act like, oh, everybody's trying to attack me, but you were doing the same thing the whole time.
Right.
The whole time.
Yeah, it was a shock. I was even shocked myself. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, Flo, for calling in and like this video and get back in the chat.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, bye. Someone asked me to ask April if April want to call in. She knows the number. She's my moderator, and she knows this number. She can call in. She already knows that. Somebody asked April. April can call in. I think April's on her way home. She's not. I don't know. It's up to her. I can't read the comments and work the phone and be cute at the same damn time. Okay. All right, let me see what other notes I took down. Let me see. Now, one of the allegations that are out there, one of the allegations that are out there about Miss Onsight April that she can only answer, but she has to call in, is that, now this is a huge allegation. I've never heard this one. But this is this Shish Trish, okay? Because I have been watching a lot of her stuff since she's been I've been trying to follow the VS, the Susie Quadon trial and all of this stuff. I've been trying to follow that. So she had a video on Onsight April, so I went over there to listen to this stuff. And she said that she has proof that Onsight April orchestrated 18 CPS calls to VS, Sean, and Rita's kids to get taken out of the home. Now, I was very shocked at that one. I was like, why in the world are you putting out stuff like this on a video? I was very surprised at that. Hello, this is Miss Nicole Tyler, Car Chronicles.
Yes, hi, this is Miss Nicole.
Hello, how are you? Are you keeping up with the program tonight? Hello. Can you hear me? Yes.
I can hear you, Miss Nicole. Child, what is the reunion? All enemies coming together. That's Tracy done did up in the hive, child.
Okay, are you listening to the program tonight? We're talking about Onsight April.
Yes, I know. I'm saying you don't know what's going on, Mr. Nicole, right now.
I'm asking questions and I want you all to answer. What's going on? You said all the enemies are coming together. Say it.
Yes, you know people said they weren't gonna never talk to each other again. Tracy Onsight is the business. You got Sean and QB and Jay Wilson all on the panel together. Child, y'all need to clap it up, clap it up. She done
Now I did not know that was going on. So if that is what's going on, if QB and Jay Wilson and Sean Bradley's on a panel together, then I know that it is a full moon. Okay, I know that there's something going on. Okay, so what I would have to say to that, you all, is that that the women has to stick together. That is what I have to say to that, is that the women has to stick together, because we do know in the past, Sean has come for the women, QB has come for the women, and Jay Wilson has come for the women. So the only thing that we can do to keep us sane and keep us together and not be disrespected by these men is we have to stand together and stand strong. Hello, this is Miss Nicole, Tyler Car Chronicles.
It's about time, Miss Nicole. This is Love and Care Onsight, daughter. How are you?
Okay, hello, how are you? Okay.
I'm good. It's like a whole bunch of people who was off topic kept calling in. I'm like, dang it, man. Okay. So I'm going to stick to topic with Sean Bradley and Onsight. I was there through a lot of it. I've watched when VS was on doing Club Efficiency. We used to be Club Efficiency at TSCC.
All right.
And we enjoyed ourselves. Yeah, it was called Club Efficiency.
Okay.
And we would call in, we would have fun. VS would play music. She was this nice, loving person you could tell your problems to and all that mess. And so we got caught up in that. When she went off, or when Onsight saw how she was, Onsight got me out of there. And I've been rocking with Onsight ever since. Onsight had fun in Sean's live. So we went over there. We were having fun over there. A lot of the folks who left VS follow Onsight to Sean's live. So yes, he had a following, but then he got these other new groups of people to come over there with him, when everybody else saw how VS was. And so, you know, Mom just like rocking with Sean anyway, her presence or whatever, when she was with VS. A lot of people liked her. They just didn't like her because she was with VS. So anyway, she's with Sean. We having fun. VS start attacking Sean, you know, and Mom felt guilty about it.
But why do you think Sean is coming against Onsight April now?
Okay, well, evidently Shelly, when Shelly got upset.
Go ahead.
What was that?
And shush Trish. This woman is saying all these horrible allegations.
That lady was trying to get with VS some type of way 2 years ago. So she always been on that side of whatever. And I don't know if her and VS, if she's still a supporter of VS, but she been that type of way, shady and all that mess a long time ago. I don't even care about whatever. I'm not shocked if she say anything negative about April. So I don't know who her fan base is or who support her. If she wants some of the TSCC members to support her or whatever, but that's all I got to say about her. With this Sean Bradley thing,
are you hurt? Are you hurt by the situation? Are you hurt that he's ended the friendship? And that he started acting funny. I believe it was him that started acting funny.
Truth be told, earlier last year when 20 came, like in February, March, it may have been in January, and we was all having a good time up in club chat. And Courtney though started saying some things on the live, saying that, you know what, April, Sean talk about you behind your back. Or she said, April, you ain't got no friends. And you know, my mom heard that, but she let stuff like that go and be like, you know, Sean, my brother, if he got a problem with me, he'll let me know. So, and plus everybody is grown. You know, I would think because they called each other brother and sister, you would think that someone like that will call you behind the scenes, period. And be like, yo, I heard this. And just say that, yeah, he don't want to talk to my mom no more. All right, you could have said that. You could have called her and been like, I don't want to talk to you anymore. You know, you ain't cool to me. No, but you going to come on live and shade her. Way back then, when Quanny said that type of stuff, people noticed that he wasn't really smiling when April would call in. He used to giggle when she would call in.
You know what? But that been so many months ago.
That was. But this is when we started. This is when I started.
That been like 6 or 7 months ago.
Exactly. That's when I started seeing something. But Ma would not listen to me, and I still supported her because I trust her. She made, you know, she tried to help people out. She's like, you know, I'm not going to give up on him. She really looked at him like her little brother.
But let me say this too. Do you know that even Fab Babe over there said the same thing? Didn't Fab Babe say something about Sean talks about Onsight April or vice versa?
I can't remember exactly what she said that Sean said about April. I just know some of the stuff that she was just directly saying about April, but I don't recall that one. All I can say is that even on Lipstick Alley, like early last year, it was noticeable to people. Everybody was like, you see how he shaded April, whatever. And it's just funny because he made it sound like April just been talking about him behind the scenes. But if Lipstick Alley could pick that out, people have seen how he shaded my mom, and we have always heard that he talked about Onsight April. So whatever Shelly told him, on top of that, him and Shelly talking about, we didn't hear no recordings, and we didn't hear. So that even more sounds stupid of a reason why you just cut her off. What was the reason? How did Onsight betray you? How did that how did she defame your character or whatever, where people on YouTube would turn on you? Nobody even heard from Onsight. So how in the world what was it? How did she betray you? Yeah. Nobody knew anything. The only way people knew is because you kept going online subliminally shading people. They probably picked up that it was her or somebody else or this person, that person. You would not say the name. It's like, just go ahead. Okay, you said you left in 2020, but you talk about, now I ain't going to pick up the phone. Now I'm not going to talk to you. And don't come to my chat no more.
He says that he changed his phone number.
Oh, yeah, he said all that. The last time that they contact each other, or the last time she contacted him was on Thanksgiving. She wished him a happy Thanksgiving. He didn't answer her back, but she just did that, you know, just for whatever. He didn't answer back, so that's it. Nobody begged him. She ain't never dropped in his chat. She ain't even mentioned him. And he just been saying, if you hear all the videos, he been saying, don't call, and
do you think that there is some validity to his behavior, where he befriends women, get them to do his bidding, and then once he gets what he wants, he drops them? You think there's some validity to that claim?
I used to not believe that a few months ago, but seeing what he did to Onsight, yes, I do. And that's what hurt. I thought Sean, I saw his ways. He was shady a lot of times. He would shade people. But behind the scenes, he'll call you and be like, you know, are you okay? You know, this didn't mean nothing. But then when you're back on live with him, he'll shade you. So it's like, you shaded me in front of all these people. But so that's what I'm saying. Like now, after this thing with Shelly, which I don't know, April might go live and now call in and speak more on it.
Why do you think he's friends with Shelly? Is he he got to be after something? Is he trying to be her friend, or to get information? Because clearly with his behavior and with his pattern, he uses women and then discard the women. So
him and Shelly ain't close. With Shelly, it's anybody who talked to Shelly, guess what? Y'all being recorded. So from now on, I know they ain't cool. Shelly ain't care for him. She still hated him. Joined VS. Knew how VS was. Still rocked with VS. Somebody who was calling this dude a molester, which I don't believe Sean molested anybody. I do believe that was a lie by BS or whatever. It was dirty. I still don't agree with it. I don't hate the man. I just saw some of his shady ways. Shelly got him on recordings. So basically, I feel like he gonna try to stay on her good side. He ain't gonna talk about her negatively, because we all know what the consequences are. You know, if you talk negatively. And my mom held back from saying some things because she was trying to, she didn't want him to look bad. If you remember on those recordings, or it's a recording, excuse me, it's a lie that Shelly did where she said, I'm going to have integrity. I'm not going to play any recordings because it will hurt Sean. She didn't say it will hurt April. She said it would hurt Sean.
Yeah, well, from what I got out of that, from what I gathered, was that Shelly and April was going back and forth, and that Shelly recorded April saying some things about Sean.
It's something that her and April found out, and later on, April approached Sean about it, and he brushed it off. He said it wasn't nothing. So April believed him. She had faith in him. She trusted his word and left it alone. And you never heard nothing from April, but you heard it from Shelly. Nobody would have known that her and April wasn't talking until she came on out. Nobody heard April saying nothing about her until she came out like a crazy person. Because she, I don't know if she, I feel like Shelly is jealous. She hates to see people saying hi to Onsight. Onsight ain't got to do nothing. She don't have to blackmail people to like her. She don't have to control everything or whatever to make people like her, who like her, who don't. She don't force nobody.
Yeah, she might have not
like her.
Yeah, that's strange too, though. That is so strange.
And why hasn't Shelly played any recordings yet?
Yeah, so I've been wanting to drop the recording.
It's the two lies that April said on the first one when Shelly called her up and cussed her out.
Yeah.
April said, well, play them. She said, play them. That's what you've been wanting to do. Okay, well, everybody was like, you know what? In fact, she wasn't even laughing at you. You've been trying to find a way to, you know, or whatever. And we do this behind the scenes, but nobody said anything because we're trying to keep club chats together. We trying to, and I'm not even going. I'm not going to Vegas. But it was bigger than us. It's
give me
about
one
how
more minute.
Would view it.
Hold on, ma'am. 1 more minute, caller, and then I'm gonna answer more calls. Give you 1 more minute, ma'am. You say you're not going to Vegas, and go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not going to Vegas, but I was still helping my mom by helping Sean out. You know, and so we just wanted everything to be smooth, you know. And she already approached him about a situation. He said there's nothing to it, so we left it alone. We didn't say anything. We still supported Sean in the chats and all that mess. Well, whatever Shelly, however she said, or if he found out that Ma knew, like really knew about the situation, and he didn't, you know, I feel like it was sort of guilt that he stopped hanging around her, because we never told nobody else. Ain't nobody tell nothing.
All right, well, let me take this next call. Thank you for calling in and talking for your mom, YouTube mom, or real mom, April.
It was nice talking to you, Miss Nicole.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Wow. Woo. Okay, this is Nicole Tyler Car Chronicles. We're doing the show tonight on Onsight. April, what is your comment?
Hi, Nicole. How are you?
I'm great. Are you listening to the show? And have you been keeping up with what's going on in the YouTube streets regarding Sean Bradley? He apparently ended his friendship with Onsight April.
Yes, I think that, to be perfectly honest, he's been probably listening to other people that he may be closer to or may have a better relationship with. And he found that maybe he stopped trusting April, or maybe didn't want April in his circle, or didn't want to tell her or share. I mean, that's what happens in relationships.
Yeah.
People outgrow each other, and sometimes you just have to be like, okay, we've outgrown each other, and you go your way, I go mine. I don't think.
But you know what, ma'am? I agree with everything you just said. But if you have outgrown me, then why go online? Because we do YouTube videos. then why go online and say things subliminally about me if it's over? Why still talk about me if it's over? Why still go behind my back and talk to me with other people if it's over?
Well, it's no secret. He tells you who he is. He says he's messy. So, I mean, it's right there. He said he's been admitting that he's messy, and maybe the way one person would handle a situation, maybe another wouldn't. And to me, I just think that whoever he feels he's grown past or doesn't want a genuine friendship with or doesn't want to be bothered with, I think everybody should just go their separate ways. I mean,
I've gone my separate way, ma'am. But you all know, if whatever happened on YouTube, I'm gonna bring it on YouTube, and you know I'm gonna talk about it. And I don't care who get mad about it, because this is what we do. We do this. We bring it to YouTube, and whoever I'm talking about, if you have a problem with it, you put it on your channel and you debunk it or talk about it over there. I'm not trying to keep secrets and things like that from anybody. I just try to put it out, and you deal with it. And you can say I'm shady, phony. I don't care. So that's how I feel. Go ahead,
and I noticed that about you because I've been watching you.
Yeah.
And like I said, I watch all, like a lot of these content creators, except for BS, naturally, for obvious reasons. But my whole thing is sometimes when a person is shading you and it's telling you that they're messy and you feel a certain way and they're trying to create distance between you and them, it's just best just walk away.
So you know what too, and you know what, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that we are all grown, and befriending Sean Bradley is a risk, you know, because we have all heard about this behavior, and then so we still into a friendship with him, we get what we deserve, you know. I can say that for me too. I did hear things, so well, you know.
Yeah, and it's not like the blueprint has been hidden.
Yeah,
he's been on YouTube for years. He's shown it from Lady Nika to James Caldwell. It's a pattern.
Yeah.
So all people have to do is watch the signs and not get tied up and get their feelings tied up into it. Just see it for what it is, and move on.
Well, let me ask you something. What do you think is going on with him now? Now, I've just heard this. I don't know if it's true. It may be true. With him being on a panel with on a panel with Jay Wilson and QB. And and hold on, let me ask you another question, because we have a conversation. And also, and what in the world is going on with him now, coming out since VS was locked up, and now you know he was kind of gone. He wasn't here. He was in Patreon. He wasn't saying anything. He wasn't getting many in his chat. Now what has happened?
Well, here's what I think it is. I think that he was getting sick and tired of people. I'm not going to say subliminals. I'm not going to say people. He got tired of Tracy and Mimi and Harvey Q and Ricky, basically calling him like a punk and saying, "Oh, yeah, you talk behind the gates, but you won't say it in public." So I think he felt obliged to come out and let them know, listen, no, that's not it. You called me out, so here I am. And as far as the whole thing that's going on over at Joyce's blog, that was I saw the beginning of that. So
you approve of that behavior, because that's the same behavior that VS did. VS was tired of people calling. Hold on, VS was saying people were calling her a punk, and so she went out there and beat somebody up in the head and everything.
No, I'm not saying.
I'm not saying that it's a good behavior, but what I'm saying is that's the same behavior that you're saying that he's exhibiting. VS exhibited the same behavior. She got tired of people calling her a punk and calling her Scary Susie, so she went out there and proved to her YouTube fans that she was not Scary Susie, and she beat somebody up in the head and sat on somebody and said she was going to kill them. So Sean Bradley, in the same instance that you just said, that Sean Bradley got tired of people saying that he is
Right.
over there on Patreon and he got tired, so now he wants to come
Yeah, he
out.
did it. Yeah, he did it. He did it verbally, because a lot of these new YouTubers who I guess maybe been watching YouTube within the last 6 months to a year, maybe they haven't seen the side of him that will read and curse you out or roast you like James Caldwell. So I think that after being called so many names, having his name in the title of a lot of Tracy's videos, I am having being called out, like I said, by some of the younger and newer YouTubers. I think he felt obliged to come out and be like, listen, this is what I have.
Well, let me ask you one more question. Let me ask you one more before you go. Why do you think he came after Tracy when him and Tracy thought they were really good friends? And if you've been looking at YouTube today, Tracy actually thought it was Jay Wilson that stalked her when it was in her. She says that it was Sean Bradley, and she really put a lot of faith in Sean Bradley's friendship. Why do you think he turned on Tracy?
You know what, Miss Nicole? I don't think he was ever genuinely friends with Tracy. I think he used Tracy to pass receipts to Tracy because he knew that Tracy hated Fly Babe enough. And don't get me wrong, but trust and believe that Sean hates Fly Babe enough.
Call back, person. Call back. Go ahead, ma'am. Call back because I'm getting ready to end the call. Go ahead, ma'am.
I don't think he was ever Tracy's true friend. I think he saw an opportunity. Yes, Tracy hated or didn't like the same people that he didn't like. And he said, okay, I'm going to pass these receipts to Tracy because I don't want my hands dirty. Let me pass the receipts to Tracy so Tracy can go out and present them in the light of day so that I can hide and not be blamed and not be accused of being a doxer. I never, when I first saw that relationship develop.
But look,
I never thought that was a genuine relationship.
Come on, person, call back. But then I have to question, if you don't want to be accused of being a doxer, then why say you're not a doxer when nobody even asked you? And then you break up the friendship. Let me let you go, ma'am. Let me ask the next person the same question. okay, thank you.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Have a great day.
Oh, that is some weird behavior. I'm just saying it's just some confusing, weird behavior. Okay, hi, this is Miss Nicole Tyler, Car Chronicles.
Hi, Nicole. Didn't I tell you? You see, when I told you about them people infiltrating your platform, how Manny threw that fit and ran up out of there? A hit dog will holler. Watch him, Miss Nicole.
Okay,
watch
thank
who you got around you, baby.
Okay, thank you. Okay, all right. This is live. This is a live show right here, you all. Hi, this is Mr. Nicole Tyler, Car Chronicles, January 10th, 2020. What is your comment on Onsight April?
Hey, Nicole, baby. How you doing? This Tex Coco, sugar.
Hey, Tex Coco. What is going on, child? This the full moon, honey.
Okay. Now, this is... I'm gonna give you my point of view because some people feel like I jumped on a bandwagon or whatever because I was a strong support. I didn't realize people noticed me. I didn't realize people noticed the support that I gave to Shine, first of all.
Okay.
Until I decided to separate from Club Chat.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I was a strong supporter of Shine, especially when he was going through that thing with those false allegations against BS, right?
Right. I think that he gained a lot of supporters during that time.
Yeah, he did. And we felt sympathy for him. We empathized with him. And we looked at him like, wow, he's a hard worker. He's a foster parent. And we looked at it like this girl was targeting him. I didn't see it. I was narrow-minded.
I see a lot of what people were saying that was not in favor of Shine. I see it now, but I understand why he still got women over there battling for him, looking like fools, and I didn't know how foolish I looked. But I understand it. They don't see it. And when they do see it, then they'll say, wow, now I see what they were saying. But Shine is very cunning.
Let me ask you, when you hear that, not even just with Sean, we'll just say with any man, when you hear that a man is calling a woman out of their name and saying things negatively about a woman, and you're a woman and you're supporting that man, how do you feel about that? Do you look at the man and say,
I feel like I owe you an apology because I supported him during that time. I feel like I owe Kwani an apology because I supported him with shunning Kwani because those women was in his ear because they didn't like what Kwani said. Now Kwani was just being Kwani. He was cheerleading for Kwani when she was cussing out the people he didn't like. But the minute somebody in his camp didn't like what she said, and because he favored them over Kwani, he disinvited her from Vegas. Yeah. I didn't agree with that. I didn't agree with how he put Rita's picture on Patreon. And see, his supporters have a tendency to overlook, and I was one of them. They overlook the negative things that he do. He put a picture of Rita on his Patreon sucking her own husband penis, which is fine. Ain't nothing wrong with sucking your own husband penis. But he made a mockery out of it. He even put King Jai's information on Patreon. He put T.S. Madison porno on Patreon. That's something that girl gets paid for. He does a lot of underhanded stuff, but then he claimed he's not a doxer.
But why do you think that you deal with that? And I'm gonna go as far as to say it's a form of abuse.
I understand what you're asking me, Nicole. Why did I sit there and condone him coming after you the way he did?
Is this something that you hold on? Is this something that you see normally in your life that you would actually suggest?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. My husband or my father never uttered curse words to me.
Why did you just leave? Why didn't you just say?
He was a clown. He was a comedian. That was the appeal. He could make you laugh. I was under the impression you were calling him John Gacy just like DS was. He painted the picture as if you were guilty and we ran with it.
Well, let me say, I have said some things similar to that after the whole thing because I was trying to provoke him and I was roasting and gagging him and I was saying these things too. But I did not believe it, but I knew that it would get under his skin because he cursed me out. He said some unfavorable things about me. So I knew, okay, well, I'm going to say this about you. So, but I did not really believe that he did that. Mine was like a tit for tat. I didn't really believe he did it. I just was like, well, you as that person. You know, mine wasn't, but I didn't really believe it.
For all the bad stuff he did, he would do stuff like, let's give back. And he wasn't the only one. That's another thing. He tried to make it seem like he's so great and giving. Club Chat was giving money to him for causes. It wasn't just coming out of his pocket. Let's make that perfectly clear.
Okay. Yeah. Wow.
And just like with the Vegas trip, I took offense to 7 stars and fell out with 7 stars over something that she pointed out, and she was right. But I was trying to defend him. I had to apologize to 7 stars because she was talking about the Vegas trip.
I feel so sorry.
And come to find out that was timeshare. Come to find out he did have them people. I wasn't in the timeshare because they had filled up. By the time I decided to go to Vegas, I stayed in the link.
But let me ask you a question.
Didn't even have
since you're talking, I'm gonna cut you
What?
off, but since you're talking about the timeshare situation, isn't the timeshare supposed to be free?
Okay.
So what are y'all paying $300 or $150? What is the payment for then? I'm just now.
For a week cheap gift bag, a barbecue, some home cooked food, and the pink door where the woman came in there and you had to order and pay for stuff. He gave out a couple of free gifts and he bought liquor. Okay?
Wow.
And he had some dominatrix woman, I don't know, but maybe a handful of people that was even interested in no damn dominatrix, all this sex shit. And he didn't even ask us what we wanted to do. It was all what he wanted to do.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't think he know what women want. Women ain't into that kind of stuff.
Okay. And that's why I didn't have a problem.
Y'all have a better time with me for free.
I got pissed off when Ray Ellen was talking that trash, talking about I just want to be counted and all that. I don't give a fuck about club chat. I didn't even like the pink door.
Oh my
I wouldn't
God.
even watch half of that bullshit.
Wow. Oh my God.
I was just being supportive. But when I saw how he did Tracy and how those women just a week prior was in Tracy chat and some of them was supporting Tracy, but the minute Shire stopped supporting her, they stopped supporting her. Now
Right.
you tell me that's not cult-like behavior.
Well,
You mean to tell me, oh, now because Sean don't like somebody, y'all don't like him?
right. Oh my
Or
God.
was y'all secretly not liking her, but y'all was going along with the flow? That's too much fake, phony following BS for me. And these are grown women in their 30s, 40s, and 50s, and his diehard women are in their 40s and 50s.
Well, it seemed like they were.
And whatever he say, go.
It seemed like they were doing a lot of super chatting when he do talk that sex talk, and also when he was dragging Tracy. I saw a lot of people super chatting him, but I don't think.
And they ought to be ashamed of
But I don't.
themselves.
But hold on. But I don't think they under. But I don't think.
Support a man that would tear down a woman in that way. He sat up there and talked
Onsight
about
April.
Tracy's car, her clothes. What kind of man does that? And now I see why they say, oh, well, if he would sue his own mother, he don't have respect for women. Now I understand what people were saying. He don't respect women. The way you would tear a woman down like that over some YouTube bullshit rather than walk away, you are less than a man.
Well, one last question.
The way he came at you
But one
with
last,
the gator crop.
Yeah. One last question. What do you think is his goal to go? He's with Jay Wilson and QB on a panel. What is the goal?
He's building alliances. He's trying to befriend everybody that he know hate Tracy because he knows some of his strongest supporters have turned. We have walked away, and we walked away when he tried to throw Tracy under the bus. So he needs to align himself with people that are against Tracy because some of his strongest supporters have never stopped supporting
He's
Tracy.
not going to have any
That's
good luck.
His fear. He's in fear right now. That's why he was up all hours of the night doing videos. Tracy could just sit back, honey. Tracy don't have shit to worry about. He is on the run, okay?
Well, let me,
he is trying to build alliances.
Okay, let me let you go, and thank you so much. Call back 914. Okay, thank you, Text Coco, for your enlightening conversation. I am very enlightened. I am very in shock. I'm not lying. I'm like, what? Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Woo, wait. Child, what in the world is going on the YouTube streets? Okay, I'm so sorry. It took me a long 8 minutes or so to answer your call. This is Nicole Tyler, tonight's Car Chronicles. We're asking a question about Onsight April.
Hello.
Hello.
Nicole.
What is
Hello,
your
chat.
What is your comment?
Okay, I don't know much about Miss
Onsight April.
Auntie April, but she seems like one of those persons that will be very loyal to her friends, and will really ride hard for them, right? That's what I could see. Okay, she was
Okay.
there with Sean Bradley. She was saying that was her little brother and so forth, right? And she was saying that from the bottom of her heart. You could feel that, right? Okay.
Right.
Now, I'm here to address Mr. Bradley. I caught a little piece of it when he was cursing Tracy, right? He
Right.
was speaking to Tracy about from her apartment right down. Now, Mrs. Sean Bradley, the women that is following Mrs. Sean Bradley, they're as shallow and trifling. All of those so much intellectual women like Notorious and Ramsey and all of them. They need to just go sit somewhere. First of all, was this the same man that came out and was speaking about, I think, either one or two bankruptcies, right? But
Right.
what caught me is when he was speaking about the trip that he made to Texas, and he was saying he had rented an whatever the car name is, whatever he rented. That is the most shallow, ghetto bullshit I've ever heard. Anybody you're going to on a vacation, you rented a car. If it's your damn car, to speak about what you have. Speak about
Right.
what you own. Okay? At least Tracy never had to file a bankruptcy. So that means she's not living above her means. Okay?
Right.
Let's get that straight. They speak about Tracy not having a man. Where is his man? Where is his man? Okay?
Right. I just don't
Because according to
understand.
what I heard, he was with a man over a decade.
But what do
What
you,
did a
but
man do
ma'am,
for you?
what do you think is the obsession with the women who just deals with this behavior and who's always trying to please?
Because they
They're
are
trying to please
lonely.
him. Why do women keep on trying to please this man?
You know what? You know
When,
what? Let me tell
and
you
he keeps
something.
on pooping on the
All the
women,
women,
and they keep on giving them the money and giving him their
no,
time. And
Nicole,
Tex
you
Coco
know what
said
I
that she
think it
knew he
is?
was wrong, but she stayed. She knew he was wrong.
It's a psychological problem.
Oh
These
God, it's
women that look
terrible.
at Mr. Bradley, they fantasize of having a man maybe of that stature, the color, whatever it is. Everybody, most of, especially African American women, most of our women, we like to have, oh, we wish we had this big, strong man. Then why he could be, why he had to be gay? You understand what I'm saying? And in their sick, twisted mind, they're thinking that they are that powerful to turn this gay man, okay, around.
It is sad.
And that's what the
It's
obsession
my
is.
heart is
It's
just breaking.
huh?
I said it just breaks my heart. It breaks my heart.
Yes, it's a sick obsession. And look at how he's showing his weakness. You know why he's showing he's so weak? You have to take one, two, three, four, all of you to come after one person. That means Tracy is trending. She's winning already.
Yeah.
Now let's go to
You
this.
all support the women, you all. We women gotta
I
stick
have to come
together,
to.
y'all. That's
Sorry, Miss Nicole. I have to come over to Miss 5A. I quoted it of her news when she was talking about Tracy, and she was saying, what was she saying? She was saying about Tracy's gonna lose, view subscribers, right?
yeah. When she
She,
said that, I don't know. And I don't know
she
why she
is
said that because
obsessed.
Tracy's not losing subscribers.
She is obsessed with subscribers because with all the subscribers that maybe she thinks that she got, right? All the subscribers that she's claiming to have, right?
Right.
Where did it put her? She's still in her efficiency apartment. She's still where she's at. She's still where she began, isn't she? Did she gain
Right.
anything from the subscribers? You have to be weighted. She's the next loser. And these people listen. These people come in the back. Could you imagine a woman? You're going to leave your job like Joyce. They all belong in they need to form a club. They need to belong to that club. You hear me? The
Yeah.
only person missing is 5A. 5A left her, leave her job. That's what she said. And she was going to do YouTube, right? She's going to do YouTube as a profession, I guess, right? Because she
Right.
said that, right?
Right.
Now, Joyce left her job saying she's going to make YouTube her profession, right? She's going to do that. She is the next loser. And look at what she wanted to do. She wanted to bring in this poor child, Billie Jean. For Billie Jean, at least Billie Jean has a profession, right? This child is working. She was encouraging her to leave her job. Joyce was encouraging
Yeah,
this
I
woman to
heard
leave her
that.
job.
Why would she do that? That don't make any sense.
She is a loser. Joyce is a born loser. Let me tell you something. Joyce is not normal. You hear me? Look at that woman. Take a good. No. I'm serious.
No, I'm listening.
I dealt with mentally ill patients for years. Okay, Miss Nicole.
Yes.
Okay. I'm telling you. Look at her. Look at her eyes. Look at how it shifts. Look at her. Now, the night when she brought Mr. Bradley on her, she invited him on her show, right? That was,
Right.
I think, 2 nights ago. Could you remember? Now you know you're gonna do a live, right?
Right.
You're supposed to be a makeup artist. Why did you come out like that? Why can't you fix yourself a little? Why can't you
Right.
fix yourself a little? That woman was not even wearing bra. That woman was not even wearing bra. You hear what I'm saying? You gotta be mentally disturbed, and you see what is going on.
You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, Call. I'm gonna tell you the truth. YouTube, my hearts and roses. I feel embarrassed for just being in the sector of YouTube.
You know what, Miss Nicole? Listen,
I
let me
feel
tell you
embarrassed
something.
because I got sense. And listening
Mhm.
to this, my spirit is looking at me like, why are you even with these people?
No, that's okay, Miss Nicole, because you know what? At least somebody's going to learn from you. What I have noticed and I
Lord.
observed, Miss Nicole, you always put yourself together. You always together.
I try to be
Tracy's always
together.
together.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn what they say. Oh, she wear makeup, her wig or whatever. At least she comes presentable.
Yeah, she
All
look
they could
presentable
talk
every
about her
time.
wig,
Yeah.
her tooth. Look at D. Ramsey. Look at D. Ramsey. She should be the last damn person to be speaking about anyone. Okay? About anyone. Look at the ignorance that she did. I think she put on that T-shirt that she got, the sweater that she got from Miss Deanna. Put it on the girls'
Yeah, I'm gonna get into that. I'm gonna get into that
Who
with the
does
next
that?
caller.
That is ghetto mentality.
I'm gonna let you
Ghetto
go, ma'am. But thank you so much. Thank you. Please continue to follow the pieces and follow the hearts and roses.
That is me.
I
We
love
play
for
all
you to
the red
call
pieces
in.
forever.
I thank
We
you
play
so
all the red
much.
pieces forever.
Thank
Miss
you.
Nicole.
Thank
Hearts and
you.
roses. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That is one of the next topics I wanted to get into tonight, you all. Why did I hear this correctly that D. Ramsey burned up Deanna Irvin's WGQ shirt, put it on a grill and was burning it? What in the world did that mean? I thought it might mean it was a ritual. Because I'm hearing in the streets that D. Ramsey is a witch. So, okay, you all, 804-528-7766. Call in to discuss that. Because that is one of the things I wanted to get in tonight. What is going on with the Deanna Irving and D. Ramsey part of the whole club chat thingy? Now, I think I heard that Deanna Irvin said that Leo the Lioness talks about D. Ramsey. Oh, Lord. They have a whole lot of backbiting in club chat. And sometimes, you all, when there's negative energy at the top, then it trickles down and it gets into, the children or wallows in the family. And then before you know it, your whole family or your club chat is falling a damn part. So, that's why actually when I was hearing that Sean Bradley was saying he wasn't going to be friends with Tracy anymore, I was in shock. If you all looked at my videos, I said, why? I said that, why are you bringing all this division when we're club chat and Tracy pieces? Some of, they're together. Everybody's not going to like everybody, but still it was some type of harmonious going on with the two, groups. So I was very heartbroken when they broke up, but, oh boy. Hi, this is Nicole. This is Nicole Tyler. How do you feel? Are you listening to the show tonight, for one thing?
Yes, I am, and I just want to kind of, if I'm hoping I'm keeping up with the track of the questions.
Yeah, it's a whole lot of stuff going on.
It is, but I just want to kind of speak on the T-shirt burning. When you asked the question, why would D. Ramsey burn Deanna's shirt? First of all, if D. Ramsey paid for that T-shirt, she burned her own T-shirt up. So she didn't hurt Deanna by burning the
But
t-shirt up.
hold on, ma'am. We already know that part. That's just like
And secondly,
if I burn up my shoes. I mean, we know that part, but it's more to it than that. She could have
well,
burned. She could have burned. Hold on. She could have burned up her shirt, not online. She burned it up so everybody could see it. So it's more than that. So go on to your part two. I just, your number two.
Yeah, just like black silly women does when they think they sending out a message, just like what somebody in high school would do.
But what is the message? But I know, but what is the message, ma'am? Get to the message, please. What is the message?
I guess her message is to say, I'm through with you, Deanna. Instead of her just walking on away. Maybe that was her way of saying, you know how silly black women are. But second of all, I want to say, Miss Nicole, I don't think this ritual mess, that woman don't know nothing about no done voodoo or nothing. She looks like a witch doctor, but that woman don't know no power. She ain't got no power to do nothing. Because if so, she would have grown some hair and taken them thingy little locks out of her head. So she don't have no kind of power like this.
Okay, let me ask you. All right, well, let me take the next caller. Okay, I want to thank you.
Go ahead on.
All right, bye-bye. Oh, Lord. Okay, this is Nicole Tyler, Car Chronicles. Are you listening to the program?
Yes, and I wanted to talk about the witchcraft stuff.
Yeah, I mean, what do you think? Why do you think she burned the shirt up? I know it's because she's mad at Deanna. She's saying kiss my A. But what is what is going on?
She was releasing all of her connection to Deanna. That's what she was trying to do. She was trying to purge herself of her connection to Deanna. I think she was also trying to do something spiritual to get at Deanna. And if you listen to Deanna, she came back with the response video and she let her know, I'm Earth. I'll shake the ground from up under you. And it's some people in this sector that I know really don't think that the
hold on. Why are they mad at each other? Yeah, that's what I want to know. What is the reason for all of this?
I think it was because I'm just going by what I watched on the videos. I don't talk to any of these people, okay? But from what I saw on D. Ramsey's video, she was talking about, people were talking about her. And then Deanna came back and was like, on one of her videos, I sure did say this, that, and the third about you, and a whole lot more said about you, and everybody was talking about you, and I'm not the only one, and I'll say what I said to your face. So basically, from what I have gathered, and Deanna can correct me if I'm wrong, or maybe Miss Ramsey, but it was basically just a bunch of people backbiting and talking about each other. I think when they really met up, they figured out they didn't really like each other. And it was like you said, a lot of people were getting together out of dislike for somebody else. Then they got together and then it wasn't truly genuine. But I still feel it was a ritual. And the reason I feel it was a ritual or whatever is because this whole evilness from this sector was created from a ritual. And like when Miss Onsight April comes on, she can tell y'all, if y'all don't believe it, the way that the sector was going was not truly evil until that psychic released those demons. And I'm not talking about Miss Mullins. Anybody who out there, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the psychic killer. That psychic.
Well, okay, hold on now. You know I'm have to get you to clarify the demonistic spirits that was released in the sector. Come on, all right. Let's break it down.
Okay. So back when BS had her club, before she went evil, and everybody used to just dance and have a good time, and everybody was laughing and everything was cool. And then they brought on this psychic. When they brought on the psychic, Chopper didn't want to talk to the psychic or whatever. He was freaking out. You know, hindsight is 2020. We found out that he was freaking out and didn't want his future told because he had been given his diagnosis or whatever. And that's when he kind of outed himself because he, flipped out and was like, I don't want this person to give me a psychic reading.
Okay, I heard all of that before. But
that's when everybody started acting crazy. And I noticed
like what was they doing crazy?
The person was evil. Everybody was shook.
That's really, in my opinion, when Onsight April didn't want anything else to really do with VS. That's when she started backing off, because Onsight April was mad about the whole reading. You know, she'll tell you, I get spooked. I don't like none of that
But
stuff.
okay, but
Or whatever.
she left though, right? She left though.
Eventually she left after that, but she left on that reading. She wouldn't go to the live. She didn't want nothing to do with it. But I do.
But how did it turn into? But then how did it turn to? I don't want to do nothing with. I don't want to have nothing to do with no reading, and I don't want to have nothing to do with VS till all of the name calling towards VS.
Because that's when VS. After that, she started acting out. That's when she started doxing people. That's when she started doing all the crazy stuff. That after that day, that's when I saw it go crazy. Now, anybody else could have their outlook on it. To me, it wasn't evil. To me, everybody was happy until that day and time. And after that, that's when everything went downhill.
So you think that you was overpowered by an evil spirit?
Yes, I do. I know you got to think I do. And if you even look at her on the IHOP video, when she started talking and she went crazy, it sounded like she had a demon in her. I just believe now all of this creeping right on back in. It's like the demon hopped out of VS, like they say in the Bible, got to go somewhere else. And now they hop back in the YouTube streets, and now everybody else going crazy. I don't know.
Okay, now who do you think is going crazy now?
DRM's over there on the grill releasing spirits and going crazy.
But we're not talking about D. Ramsey. We're not gonna talk about D. Ramsey because D. Ramsey been doing weird, demonic, whatever, talking about that stuff all year. So who else is going crazy in the sector? If it's spirits.
I just think the whole situation with just how everything just went crazy with Club Chat, Tracy, all of that. Everything just I don't know. It didn't.
You know what? I'm gonna just be honest with you. I don't believe that.
You don't?
No.
I do.
I don't believe that no demonic. I don't believe that no demonic spirit gonna make me go out and search people information and try to hurt them and call CPS and try to hurt them. I don't believe that. That's just like even, and I'm saying this is me. Y'all can believe what y'all want to believe. Just like when Wiley told me that he was catfishing people. He took somebody's picture. He posted it. He called people. He had people coming to his house. He said it was because he was bipolar. I don't believe that, but that's just me.
I don't know, Miss Nicole. It just seemed like that's when all of that child molestation, all the evil little stuff started going on. Before then, all that wasn't happening. And then even like when Star Marie came, it was just like a lot of little evil stuff, unreal stuff. But like I said, let somebody else call in and say whether they believe it or not.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's a good question.
You know,
I believe. Go ahead.
I actually want to hear Onsight April call in and tell us what she thinks, because she would know better. I mean, I was just watching. She was in it. You know what I'm saying? So she would know.
Yeah, well, Onsight April, I don't think she want to call in.
Oh, okay. Well, I want to hear what she had to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. You know how me and you go back and forth. So yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. Hi, this is Miss Nicole, Car Chronicles. What is your comment on tonight's broadcast?
Miss Nicole, this is all I wanted to say. I'm going to keep it short.
Yeah, child. This is something else.
Yeah, it's a mess.
It's a lot.
What's going on, what the caller was saying previously, let me break it down to you in psychological terms.
Okay.
What has happened is these people are narcissists. Narcissists like to dominate. They like power and control. And this is basically a battle of power and control. In spiritual terms, a person with a narcissistic tendency has the spirit of Jezebel, has the spirit of Athaliah, which is Jezebel's daughter, which is basically riding on the beast called Leviathan. That's a lot to go into. I'm not going to go into it if anybody want to look it up.
Yeah.
But basically, spirits of selfishness, manipulation, deceit, using people for your own personal gain. Narcissists don't care about anyone else. They don't care about anyone's feelings. They want to be the ones on top. They use people. They would drain your spirit. They will drain anything that's good in people. They seek out people they see good in or see some use for.
Then they use that person. They use that person's resources to try to attack other people. This is basically what's going on, and things is like patty cake going tit for tat. That's it.
But now the way you broke it down, I agree with everything you said. But one thing I want to add to that is this, in my opinion, this behavior just does not happen. This behavior is something that has been occurring in that person's life all their life.
Yes.
You just don't pop up on YouTube and be this way. No, this is something that you've always done, and that's why it is done in a pattern or it is like I'll say professional or habitual, because you have crafted it to the point where you know how to use it in all aspects of your life.
Yes, I totally agree. That's exactly what it is. This is not something that just popped up. This was something that was inside a person, and then they simply just found a platform to cultivate it. They got a taste. It's like when a person, like when I use for just example, when a vampire, they have a taste for blood. That's all they're gonna want. Right. So they continue to, when they got that taste of the power and of the control, and they saw how they could manipulate people online that you've never seen, that you never had a personal relationship with, and they became addicted, and that continued to cultivate. Hence that monster just continued to grow. You have people that get caught up in the crossfires. As far as April and Sean, I really felt her sincerity towards Sean. She's just one of the people that got caught up in the crossfires, and basically when Sean didn't have any more need for her and he felt that he couldn't get any more of his narcissistic supply, he just moved on to the next person.
Well, let me ask you this, ma'am. Let me ask you this. What in the heck is going on with Jay Wilson after we know he's talked about Sean Bradley like a damn dog all last year? And he even was talking about Sean just yesterday like a damn dog. Now today they're saying that they're on a panel together. After I told Tracy this man was going to do this man was going to do that. What the heck is going on with that?
Basically, it's a saying that says, the enemy of my enemy is not my friend. Mm-hmm. What he is doing, he teams up with people that he views as an enemy of his enemy. Jay Wilson is greedy. He's completely greedy. I have heard him where he said no matter what, he's about his coins. I've even heard him in a live where he stated he really didn't want to see anything happen, even with VS, because he's going to make his coins. So really, bottom line, a lot of people don't want to see this stuff go away. If it goes away, then what's going to happen with the bag? A lot of people don't want to see it go away.
Do you see this as this going to hurt Jay Wilson or not? Do you think this is a good alliance?
No, it's not a good alliance. It's not going to last because it's fake. It's not sincere. It's built on evil. They're going to fall out, and the cycle is going to continue. Hence, this is where you're seeing the back and forth, the hopping around. It's a continual cycle.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
That's it.
This is disgusting. Yeah. It ain't even. When I tell you what I see in my mind with all that on that panel tonight, I ain't see it, but what I heard, all I see is a bunch of disgust. Spiritually.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of people. It's just a bunch of people using each other. They're just using each other. That's as plain as I can say it. What
do we say to Hearts and Roses? What is in the tongue? You can speak life and death. You can speak that, and all they have spoken all that about each other, and now all of them are getting together to speak, to put all that together to come against the women. It is disgusting.
Exactly. I will say this, and like I said, I'm gonna keep it short. I'm not gonna go further into that. But one thing that I found intriguing is that the number of women who will allow gay men to dominate them,
it's sad.
To try to make them feel like a woman isn't good enough and that they are better, and you have a lot of women that's backing them with that false rhetoric.
It's a sad case that we're witnessing. That's why the women that we do have that support us, we try to encourage to stay strong.
Exactly. The women that want to get together, come together, respect one another's differences, know that you can agree to disagree, in a healthy manner. You're going to have disagreements. You're going to have arguments. but it should never get to the point where you want to try to destroy someone's life.
Right.
Never.
Yeah.
That is just pure wickedness. That's pure wickedness.
That is the bottom line. That's the bottom line with the doxing. You know, I'm not going to say I'm in favor of doxing, but I mean, I just know that this doxing is everywhere anyway and on the outside of YouTube. But when it comes to stalking and coming to a person's house or calling your school and calling your job and trying to take away your livelihood and all this, that's when it ends for me.
Exactly. And one thing, and this will be my last comment.
Yeah.
We all reap what we sow. If you reap good, sow good, you're going to reap good. You sow evil, you're going to reap evil.
Yeah.
Everything is going to come back to you, whatever you sow.
Yeah.
So that's why the cycle is going to continue, because it's going to continue to come back and come back and come back. That's simple as that. But thank you for taking my call.
Thank you for all your good conversation. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. Whew, Lord, child. That is something, right, y'all? That is something. So what time, how long have we been on? Okay, maybe 10 more minutes, you all. Maybe 10, 15 more minutes, you all. Because I do know, I know that it's very interesting on the YouTube streets. Let me tell y'all about me. See, I'm not the type of person that will sit here and drain you all of your energy so that I can get all my watch time for you all, because you all know what is for me is for me. It's already written. So I don't have to steal away your time. I don't have to steal away your watch time and your energy like some people we know do. They will keep you all and keep you all. Okay? I just want to let y'all know I'm not like that. All right, we got another caller. Hello, this is Miss Nicole, Tyler's Car Chronicle. What is your comment tonight? Are you watching the broadcast?
Yeah, I've been watching. I'm gonna just say this and I'm gonna hang up. So, all right. So, Fi Babe was on her way to reconciling with Sean Bradley. Don't ask me how I know, but I know. She was on her way to reconcile with Sean Bradley, but then Tracy came out and popped him and showed how, Sean Bradley gave the information.
Yeah.
So now Jay Wilson was never on board for Fi Babe going to be with Sean Bradley.
Mm-hmm.
But now all of a sudden, Fi Babe realizes Sean Bradley been popping her the whole time.
Yeah,
So
that's
now
cold dirty.
She comes out there and she's out here on her news and she's dragging Sean Bradley. Jay Wilson and Fi Babe don't like each other for real. Jay Wilson now sees, I told you. And now he's jumping on and he's grabbing on to Sean because he already told her. And now she embarrassed herself. And now he's taking it from there.
But if I was, okay, he done hung up. Wow. If I was Fi Babe and I had found out that he had investigated me to the point where he found out my military information, found out that I allegedly had some altercation with the sergeant or with the superior, and I found out all this information. Then he doxed my friend. He found out about the friend's husband, his job, her home, all the information, and she was gonna reconcile with him. I would not reconcile. I wouldn't have reconciled with him. I did see where it looked like she was going to reconcile with him, and I was just shaking my head like, what in the world is she doing? So I don't know. I just think that when it comes to the point where a person is actually interfering with your real life, I think that's when I say no, it's over. Hello, this is Miss Nicole Tyler, Car Chronicles. Are you listening to the broadcast? What is your comment?
I think everybody's hands is dirty. Everybody's hands is dirty. Just not one person. It's you two. Everybody should get a verdict.
I don't understand what she's saying, because her hands are probably dirty. Okay. If she says everybody's hands are dirty and whatever else she said at the end, she need to go and take a good bath and then take some holy water, pour it on her damn self, and then she need to call me back and let me know is she clean. And guess what the answer's gonna be? Nope. Okay. I don't know what the hell she was talking about. Okay, we'll take 2 more phone calls, you all, because these people. Okay, so anyway, I do know that there's a lot of other lives going on, and that I'm sure y'all might want to go and, you know, if you all go to some of these lives, then they got these weird hookups going on, you know, good luck to y'all. I'm not going to go watch, okay? I'm not going to go watch because it's just been too much stuff going on all throughout the whole year with some of these people to where they really had me fooled that you know, you don't like these people in real life, okay? Even with Jay Wilson and Tracy, I would have believed it was kept on YouTube, but when Jay Wilson started taking pictures of Tracy's surroundings, then I seen that it was taken off of YouTube. So, you know, there's no way in the world I'm going to go and watch the buffoonery that's going on tonight on YouTube. And it's also a full moon. Hello, this is Nicole. Are you watching the, let me see. Are you watching hello, what's going on now? You're the sergeant of my channel. What is going on?
Yes, Nicole. I watched that live over on the Joyce's Vlogs channel.
But we're not talking about Joyce Vlogs.
It's not all that everybody's making it out to be.
Okay, hold on. Who's on?
We're all gonna be friends now. It was nothing like that.
Okay, what Joyce Vlogs is who and who else? Because I don't know. You need to break it down.
It was Jay Wilson. Actually, QB even came through on the live and absolutely embarrassed Sean Bradley. Called him popcorn, came straight up to his face. QB actually made the life. He came through there real strong, popped on everybody, dragged everybody, and was out. It was hilarious.
So did he drag Jay Wilson?
I didn't really see him drag Jay Wilson, but he definitely got into made Joyce look like a fool, and he made Sean look like a fool.
So what did he say about? So he just called Sean Popcorn King. What was Sean saying?
It was just his demeanor, just the way he blew through there. It was like he just came through there and punked everybody off. It was hilarious.
Oh wow. How do you feel about all of them being on Joyce's live? What do you think is the reason for that?
Well, you know how YouTube is.
You think it's just YouTube?
You guys are.
You think it's just ratings?
Friends today, enemies tomorrow. All you guys are going to do what benefits you.
Somebody said the caller is lying.
That's what y'all do. So I'm not even stressing about that because ain't nobody loyal in this game.
Okay. Well, what do you mean? Can describe the loyalty that you're talking about? Because I'm confused. What describe the loyalty?
I'm not going to even get into it because you know what? Because you're gonna turn on me. Your chat gonna turn on me, and everybody gonna go crazy. So I can't be too real on your channel.
No, I don't understand what you're talking about as far as being loyal.
Okay.
Yeah, give me.
Everybody don't pull the rest of y'all little edges out in the chat. But the realest person I see, the most honest, genuinely good person with a good heart that I see on YouTube in this sector is Fabe.
Okay.
Ask April. I think, Nicole Tyler, I think you have a beautiful heart. I just think that sometimes you can get manipulated.
Well, why? Hold on. Why do you don't think Fire Baby got manipulated? Do you think she was manipulated?
It's not about her being manipulated. I'm talking about a person's genuine heart. I'm
But you
talking
just brought
about
up,
the energy
but you
that they
just,
put out.
but you just brought
That's
up
what I'm talking
manipulation.
about.
You brought up manipulation, and you brought up Fire Babe, and Fire Babe got manipulated first, but before all of us.
Ain't nobody talking about that manipulation. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about.
Well, you shouldn't have brought up
a
manipulation.
genuinely good heart.
But why
I'm
you bring
talking
up
about
manipulation?
the feeling I get from you when I look at you. You know what I mean?
But then why would you bring up manipulation? If we all got good hearts, there is no manipulation. You just say they got these people got good hearts.
But come on, Nicole, stop looking for a fight where there is none.
No, because you always throw little slide marks in there, because the truth is that you're a Fire Babe supporter, you're an Ask April supporter, and you feel that these people are genuine, but yet Ask April is a person who is a criminal. How do you believe that criminals are genuine?
Do I believe they genuine in the crimes they commit?
Well, do you believe that Ask April has committed crimes?
Ask April? Ask April is a good person. Everybody goes
but she's genuinely a criminal. She's genuinely a criminal.
You get to doing stuff like that. That's what makes me question.
I question you because your assessment of these YouTubers are incorrect. You're telling me that all of us
tell me how I feel.
Because your assessment is incorrect.
Okay.
It's incorrect. It's incorrect. Because you're telling me, I asked you, do you feel that criminals are genuine, and you said they genuine in their crimes. I said, well, Ask April is a criminal.
Yeah, they are
you said you like her.
That don't make them who they is.
But hold on. Okay. Now let me ask you, how genuine is this?
You was talking about a child molester. Oh, there's no coming back for that. You talking about a man that beats his wife. There's no coming back from that. You talking there's no coming back from those. All right,
let me ask you this, sir. Do you own a business?
I don't.
Okay. If say that you were say that you owned a business. Okay? You owned a business and I did not like you. And then I went and put out a false report on your business and messed up your reputation and messed up your business. Would you say that was a genuine person?
Nicole,
that is what Fire Babe did. No, that is what Fire Babe did. You're telling me that these people are genuine people. And then you bring up that I'm the only one who could be manipulated. These people are manipulating. I'm not going to let you talk because you don't answer questions. You do not answer questions. You throw stuff out there and you think that I'm gonna rock with you and just and listen to you because you have a deep voice. Because you do not like to listen and you like to hear your own self talk and you're not correct in what you're saying. You're not correct. And basically all you need to say is I love Fire Babe and I love Ask April. Then we won't even have to go through the dialogue. All right, let me let you go. Oh, these people, they would never sleep with Ask April and they would never sleep with Fire Babe, but yet they call here and always want to take up for these women who they never call on their channel. But I'm the one who give them a platform so they can call and voice their opinions. Okay, yes, this is Nicole Tyler. Are you watching the broadcast?
Hey, Nicole, how you doing?
I'm doing great. What is your comment on Ask April? Onsight April, D. Ramsey, Sean Bradley, Tracy, and Deanna Irving, and Witchcraft.
Okay. I just want to say one thing. This is Josh. In the bushes. I'm a pieces.
Okay, hi Josh.
Bubba, don't call back in no more tonight. You can everybody nerves. Go to bed.
Oh my God, that man is in love with Fire Babe. He's in love with all of them, but he just calls here. He just always want to voice how much. It got to be a man. I can understand men. When men get obsessed with women, this is how they act, and they leave themselves open to be manipulated by women.
No. Look, Daryl.
Some men
no.
do.
No. But my opinion on if Onsight is a traitor, I don't think so, because look at the pattern that Sean has carried around these YouTube streets. Like, all these women can't be saying the same thing about him. And to be part of the community, the LGBT community, it's really disgusting to see the gay black man that y'all have to look up on YouTube, because we not like that.
Yeah.
We don't fight with women like that. We don't do petty. We not like that. You know, we real men. It's real gay black men out there that don't carry themselves like this. So it's very disgusting to see the way they act. And Sean carries around, he keeps up a lot of drama. He's like a cancer in this sector. He's keeping up a lot of shit. And he makes things go in his favor. He's conniving. Gay men like that, those are the type of gay men that regular gay men we stay away from, or we either kick their ass. He's something, I don't know what it's gonna take. He's gonna need someone to whoop his ass, and they're just gonna make a man out of him.
But why do you think the women flock to that kind of behavior? When the women actually see him being disrespectful, not even just him, Jay Wilson, anybody else is being disrespectful in our sector of women. Why do you think they flock to them and they protect them when they're women themselves?
Nicole, I really couldn't tell you. You got some gay men that keeps up mess, and unfortunately, they make a bad name for all the gay men. So it's nothing. I really don't know what it is. It's crazy to watch how he can say everything about Tracy and go off on Tracy like that, and then tell Rick Reed to come up there, but he says my son's gonna fight you. Aren't you a fucking man? Can you fight? Like, what? I don't understand that. Like, why you gonna fight? I just see weakness when I look at him. So no, I don't think Onsight is a traitor. I think Onsight did the same thing what every other woman did. They stuck around and gave him a chance. I think just like Tracy, I feel like they all knew his ways, but they tried to give him the benefit of the doubt, and it just bit them. And at the end of the day, he's a sucker ass nigga. And it is what it is.
But you know what? I listened to a video today, Pretty Ricky Fontaine video, and she was making some good points, because she said that she had heard two or three people that said that all of them had the same story, saying that they believed that they were in a good relationship with him, and he said that he wasn't in a good relationship with them. All of the women are saying we loved him, we believed in him, we had faith, we were really good friends. And then when you ask him, he'll say, no, that's not the case. I never was none of that with y'all.
I'm just waiting on him to get exposed for talking about D. Ramsey. I feel like that's gonna happen.
But do you think D. Ramsey gonna care? She's the witch of the sector, apparently, supposedly.
I don't know. I don't know. D. Ramsey, she's up his ass, so I don't know what she's gonna do. But he's just not real to nobody. It boils down to it. I mean, Look how he is. Look how he did James. He spoke to everybody. He sent those receipts about James. Like, he told April about his kids. Like,
I want to apologize. I want to apologize publicly to James Caldwell too. Because I was under the impression too that a lot of that stuff was true, even though me and him roast and gag, and I was roasting and gagging on a lot of what he said, but a lot of the stuff, it came to me, I thought it was true too, and I apologize to you, James Caldwell. Now, I know you ain't accept my apology in the past. I don't care. I'm going to say it again, and it's up to you. But I feel my spirit is clean because I did say I apologize. Go ahead, sir.
That's all I want to say, Nicole, and, kudos to you for being a grown woman about apologizing to James.
Well, thank you, sir, and happy weekend to you.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye. Hello, this is Miss Nicole Tyler. This Miss Nicole Tyler.
Hey, Nicole, just wondering if you're going to give Miss Joyce Vlogs her credit.
Huh?
I'm asking, are you going to give Miss Joyce Vlogs her credit?
On why? Why would I give her credit for what?
Wednesday, you said that they were using her, Jay Wilson, Sean Bradley, and today
I still believe
I
that.
told you Wednesday that she was playing the game that she was taught to play. And guess what? She was able to get over 700 people in her chat today with Sean Bradley and Jay Wilson together. So give her credit. She's building her platform. She's doing what she needs to do to play the game. This is all a game. Don't forget that.
Hold on, sir. Let's have a dialogue.
This is not life.
Let's have a dialogue, sir. Did you hang up? Are you still there?
No, I'm still here, Miss Nicole. I'm still here, Miss Nicole.
Okay,
she's playing the game.
Hold on, sir. I heard you about 5 times say the same thing. What do you how do you predict success of a channel? One night or a year? How do you predict success of a channel?
With this sector, you have to take it one day at a time, and I believe she won tonight. She deserves her credit. She deserves her credit. She won the game tonight. Simple as that.
Okay.
Now, if we're talking about tomorrow, that's
I don't. Okay, well, if that's your opinion, sir, if you think that qualifies her as being a winner tonight because she got 700 in her chat, that does not qualify her being a winner to me, sir.
And guess what? Y'all can continue to wait for Sean Bradley's demise, but I have some bad news for you. It ain't happening anytime soon. So you can continue to wish, you can continue to pray to whoever y'all's God, but it's not happening anytime soon.
Okay, sir, are you a part of Club Chat?
No, I'm not part of Club Chat. I watch and I love everyone, but at the end of the day, let's not get it twisted. Y'all act like y'all victims. Y'all ain't victims. Y'all got blood on your hands just like everyone else. Let's go.
Okay, okay, sir. Are you talking about me or you say y'all? Do you okay?
I'm talking about everyone. I'm talking about
I don't accept. Hold on.
Who's a victim all of a sudden? But let's not forget that she docs just like everyone else does on these YouTube streets, unintentionally or intentionally. Yes, everyone does it. Let's stop with this narrative that y'all are victims. Everyone on these YouTube streets has blood on their hands.
Okay, hold on, sir. If a person tell you that they did something and they didn't do it, is that a loyal, trustworthy person?
None of y'all are loyal.
That ain't what I asked you. That ain't what I asked you. If I tell you that I paid your rent and then your ass is getting put out next month because I lied, is that a trustworthy person? Please answer the question.
No.
Okay. Then that is what we're saying, sir. What we're saying, sir, is that hold on.
Who knows?
Hold on, sir.
That's the game of YouTube.
Hold on, sir.
Sector. Wake up.
Hold on, sir. Sir.
I'm still here, Miss Nicole.
Okay, let me ask you a question. So you've been keeping up with Sean Bradley?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Have you been keeping up with Sean Bradley?
I have.
Did he say
quite some time now.
Okay, good Lord. Did he say that he don't dox?
Sean Bradley is guilty like everyone else.
That ain't what I asked you.
Simple as that. We're not going to play this favoritism game.
I'm asking you a question.
Sean Bradley doesn't do anything.
What I'm trying to establish here, guys, is trustworthy, honesty. I don't care what we're talking about. Apparently, he cared enough about his own integrity that he lied and said he don't dox. That is my point. I don't care if he's guilty, that we all do it. I'm not running around saying that I don't dox, and then there's a whole damn video of me sending about 15 screenshots of somebody of doxing people, and then I done turned around and stalked some damn body. That is what I'm trying to say, sir. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now you need to learn how to listen.
I'm listening. I'm not saying anything.
You're not listening. You're not listening. You're not listening. You're not listening to me. You're not listening. The problem is that you're not listening because we have admitted it. We have admitted it. Sean ain't admitted it. Jay Wilson ain't admitted it. These are two men who will not admit when they are wrong and when they do wrong. What they will do is turn it around on you and tell you that you're ugly and wear bad wigs. They will turn it around and say you're poor and ugly and you're a black bee and that you're a wet bee and that you dope and you got funky pee. This is what I'm saying. Now, let me get you off my phone. I had to get him off. I got to get him off because he don't know what the hell I'm talking about. See, this is that manipulation that goes on with these people. This is the manipulation. They cannot hear and they don't want to hear. Okay? They want to be led astray. Okay? Now, I have no problem with saying that I done put out information. Tracy have no problem with saying she put out information. But these people will refuse to agree that they are wrong. Hold on. Hey, Rico.
Hey, Miss Nicole.
How you doing? I mean, that man got me hyped. I can't stand people that can't listen. And then they want to be so right that they think they can talk. You can't talk no sense into me because I already got daggone on sense.
Let me tell you, if you're allowed to cuss, because you know I love to cuss, but I'm not going to cuss if you
Thank you, don't curse. Say P and Q and every damn thing else. Go ahead, what's up?
Okay. All right. All I got to say is that caller is an a-hole. He need to get some D inside his behind instead of worried about what Tracy do, okay? Because you said ain't nobody hands clean in here. You right. That goes for every content creator.
Everybody.
Exactly, everybody. And for Sean Bradley was sending Tracy receipts and she popped his ass. And I know I'm going to get some flack from it because I still do love Sean Bradley. I'm still a supporter or whatever. But he not going to compromise with Tracy because he don't go hard for the niggas that he do. So he's a bitch coward. Excuse me. But he's a bitch coward. Okay? Straight up. He not going to give that same energy to no man. And I want him to give me the same energy because we in the same town.
See, they don't understand.
Virginia.
They don't understand that. Okay, all our hands may be dirty, but at least I can say, okay, I've done these things. Tracy can say she's done these things. A lot of people can say, yeah, we've traded things. But you got these two men saying, no, I don't do nothing. And don't say that I did them because I ain't did nothing and your piece stink and your wig is ugly and you're cheap. And no, that ain't how it's gonna go. That ain't how it's gonna go.
You need to give him some more inches on his penis while he up here talking mess about women over here, okay? So he can go back to the trailer trash where he belongs in the trash can. Point blank, period. And that's all I had to say because I don't really know what's going on. I just jumped in the chat. But okay. I'm going to defend Nicole, Tyler, and my girl Tracy.
Thank you, Rico. And thanks to that other man that called too, that was giving us a definition of gay men that do love and respect women and said that they do not approve of all of that behavior. Oh, excuse me, that was April, call back Onsight, April. And they don't approve of the way we are being treated.
Let me tell you something, JP.
Hold on, I gotta go.
90 pounds. It don't matter how much I weigh, long as my D weigh more than that. And you probably want to suck on it while you talking.
All right, okay, Rico. Let me answer the phone. I gotta hang up. Call back Onsight April. I had to let Rico go because Onsight April is calling. Okay. No, I only want to answer the phone for Onsight April. Okay, April. I know that you're not able to talk. I forgot you had some kind of cold.
How everybody doing?
Child, Lord, you know when you come over here on Car Chronicles, the conversation is weaves, it sticks and moves, it weaves in and out. What is your comment on all of tonight's discussion?
First of all, I love you, Miss Nicole.
Yes.
I thank you for your support. I thank the chat. I thank the callers, positive and negative. I thank the hearts and roses, WGQs, Trill Ones, Mimi Check and Holly Q Honeys, my arsenals, and all my cross supporters. I love y'all and I thank y'all for all y'all support.
All right. Now, do you want to answer any questions, or I mean, do you want to give us a
I can
synopsis of
answer
what's going
questions, but
on?
I wanted to let you know,
Yeah, because I
you
had a lot of
know,
questions, but child, tonight is
come
good.
on. Go ahead, Nicole.
No, just
Go ahead.
talk about I told you I was watching what's that child? That Shush Trish. And I was writing down some of the things that she was saying. She said that she thinks that you are a part of CPS calling. Can you debunk that and say it's not true? Or are you aware of who was doing it, or were you around, or what?
I was not around. Let me tell you something. Shish Trish has been wanting to suck on Susie from day one. And we blocked her. And she made 4 different troll accounts. And she offered Susie a free trip to New York or wherever she lived, all expenses paid, so that she could suck on Susie. Shish Trish is just that. She SHIT.
Okay, she's up. So she's really obsessed and trying to put it off, deflect and put it off on you. Okay.
Right, right.
Okay, now.
In the,
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
no, go ahead. Go ahead, Nicole.
No, I was gonna say. So, do you think the end of you and Sean's relationship? When did it start? Did it start with Shelly or before, or when did it start? With all the shading and all this stuff.
Sean had been shading me, but I overlooked it. And I convinced myself that, brothers and sisters have disagreements. He might have been mad at me that day. He talked about me and said this and said that.
But what was it about? What do you think it was about? What was it about?
I don't know. That's my thing. I don't know. I never betrayed him, never backstabbed him. The lies he told on that video, because see, I didn't watch the video. I was getting cliff notes. So I finally got a chance to go back and watch it today. And he didn't have to lie. He probably could have convinced everybody of his lies if he wouldn't have said, I was trying to go in business with him. Now, that was an outrageous lie. He pushed too hard. He went too far. But he might have swayed a couple of people if he'd have just kept it on the lies he was already telling. That he spoke to 3 people and they said I talked to them. Like I said, I need names so I can drag them liars, because I know who I talk to and I know they're lying. And then he forgot he did his own videos. He lied so much, I guess he got caught up. He told everybody why he disinvited Kwani. I never said that was the reason he disinvited Kwani. For what? For what? But he did videos, several of them.
But what was the real reason? As far as you know, what was the real reason he disinvited Kwani?
Because 2 of his real heavy hitters from his day ones, from back in the day with him, like been with him 8, 9 years strong, said that they weren't coming if she called.
Oh, but I wonder why though.
And he made a video, several videos, stating that. So why you gonna lie and say I said I was the reason why? Which you know that was a lie.
But but a lot of people was thinking it was you, that y'all was going back and forth, and that you was jealous of Kwani or something like that.
Sean was mad with vegan titties, meatless titties over there, and I was mad with Kwani. I gave Kwani several chances.
Whoever's calling in, do not call in. I'm on the phone with April. Do not call in right now. Go ahead, April.
I had given Kwani several chances, and Kwani a little unstable or whatever. But she good. I ain't got nothing bad to say about the chick. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. And I was just like tired of her. And I let him know. But he cared about Kwani. I really believe he did. And I really believe he liked her as a friend, but she was just cutting up so
erratic,
bad.
Yeah, erratic at the time. Okay, I remember that. I do remember that.
I think she was just cutting up so bad until his day ones was like, nah, I'm not coming. Is she coming? Because he was mad at me about taking up for vegan titties. And I was mad at him for taking up for Kwani. But that's brothers and sisters. We ain't gonna get along all the time. This is my thinking. This is not his thinking. This is my thinking. We're not gonna get along all the time. We're not gonna agree all the time. But we brothers and sisters, and we're gonna love each other and still stick it out.
Even if we mad at each
But
other,
y'all,
like,
but
yeah,
y'all was
yeah.
still in communication, right? Were y'all still talking
When?
at that time? That been a long
Yeah,
time
yeah,
ago.
yeah. That was when he uninvited Kwani.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was when the truth came out. Vegan titties. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. He's trying to say a narrative, which I'm disappointed in Sean, because everything they said about him, besides that pedophile mess, no, I'm not going along with that,
Yeah.
was true.
But we ain't talking
How
about
he
that.
used women, how he pits us against each other, how when he done with you, he don't need you no more. Because he forgot he made the video saying, Fabe, if you only knew, I know you weren't on no three-way with April. I know April ain't do no three ways, and you didn't hear nothing I said, because then you would really know how I feel about you. So now he trying to say, I'm the reason? Come on, Sean, nigga, do better, nigga. Do better.
Oh
You know
my
being that.
God.
He never
I am
liked
in
her.
shock.
He never liked her. And I was defending her, begging him, don't roast her. Don't do her like that. Because I thought sincerely in my heart, she wanted to really take down Susie. Another one. You feel me? And really she wanted to become Susie or be the new Susie or whatever. And then she ended up being, the crackhead line so-and-so she really is. But he's trying to say, I'm the reason. Sean never liked her. He knew that. And he did just what Susie did when I was over there before cult-like activities, before the doxing of TSCC.
Are you aware?
She told me, keep these people away from me. Keep them away from me. So I did just that, because at that time, that was my little sister. Sean did not want to talk to Lobby and keep that, keep away from me. And of course, when I do what my friends at the time, or little sister or little brother at the time, asked me to do, Onsight want them all for themselves. Onsight jealous of anybody that get close to them. Let me tell you something. The only person I'm jealous of or anybody get close to besides me is my husband. Let's get that straight. Let's let that be known. But he lies so much, he done forgot. He done made videos debunking his own lies when it come to me. And I'm really surprised, because he told me, if you don't hear it from my mouth, F what'll be safe if it don't come from my mouth.
But how do you feel about now with him trying to reach out to Babe now and Jay Wilson?
Now, Shalina might be a crackhead, and she might be dumb, but I don't think she plumb dumb. But that's on her. I don't care. My thing is,
I said Sean Bradley getting with them.
Don't lie on me.
No, I said Sean Bradley is trying to get with them now, or they're making up or reconciling.
She might be dumb, but I hope Lobby ain't plumb dumb.
Oh, okay.
He never liked her, and he don't like her now.
But what is going on with Jay Wilson? What's that about?
Well, I feel like this.
You think that's a strategy? The team up against Tracy?
They're in the community, and I feel like they take it easy on each other in the community. And then you have those in the community that keep it real in 1,000. If you act like a PAB, they treat you like one. But that's what that is. All this is for clicks and views when it comes to Sean and Jay Wilson.
But what do you think about Tracy? Why do you think he turned on Tracy? He said it because of the doxing, and that he told Tracy not to fight with Jay Wilson.
I really don't know, because I had a different view of Sean. No matter what nobody told me, I really believe everything he did and said was sincere. No matter what nobody told me, what nobody showed me, what nobody sent me with proof. Because let me just put this out there. Skeletor Shelley ain't the only one that records.
Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me see what this is. A view is a view. Did y'all talk about me? Just asking. Hey, Miss April. A view is a view. Nobody talks about you. Nobody's talking about you or viewers of you. I'm glad you dropped down because you know I don't block the content creators, but no, ain't nobody talk about you. If anything, you talking about me.
You. She not asking you, Nicole. She asking me.
Yeah, but I'm the one talking to you.
No, Nicole. She not asking you.
Then why she ain't go on your channel and ask you?
Did Sean talk about her? Miss Pam, baby, that'll be on you. That'll be on you to figure that out, Miss Pam.
But why would she come over here on my platform when me and her don't even rock like that?
Well,
see, she always doing stuff.
Anybody was welcome.
Yeah, everybody is welcome, but I don't go on nobody's platforms though.
That you don't like. You're right.
Yeah, but I don't go on their platforms. So that should be understood. Hold on, April. That should be understood. Even though she's welcome, don't mean that she can bring her ass over here when she know that me and her don't rock.
All right.
But she can stay. Don't block her. She can stay though. Go ahead.
But I understand this your platform and these.
No, she can stay. She can stay. She can stay. But she know that me and her don't rock like that.
And you're right.
These people are doing everything in their power to try to intimidate and scare Miss Nicole Tyler. But all of y'all out there, y'all can put every hex on me. It is blocked. Go ahead.
In the name of Jesus.
In the name of Nicole Tyler, my power.
That's right. And Jesus.
Well,
that's right. He got us. He got us.
Go ahead. I'm
sorry. That's why we ain't worried. But you want me to answer her?
Yeah, answer. I'm back.
You want me to answer her, Miss Nicole?
Yeah, answer her. No, don't answer her.
Okay, no problem.
She need a super chat. Okay. You need a super chat.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
No, we me and you were talking.
Well, like I was saying, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why he came out with all the lies. Like I said, he told me if I ain't hear it out his mouth, F or B. You feel me? I was going through the end of last year was a very, it ended very badly for me. I had 2 funerals, then my baby, you know, I have to go to my baby gravesite every Christmas, you know, it just ended badly and I have things going on. So this time when Skeletor Shelly came with the lies and the crap, no, I'm not going to run to you this time.
But what do you remember
I
saying?
Always call him. You know, if somebody come out with a lie on me or him, he'll call me, or I'll call him and be like, you see this BS? You see this BS? But like he said, I call him to ask him, is we good? This nigga really got a lot of, boy, look here. He really got the big head, boy, from somebody, because, nigga, I don't sweat no nigga like that. Is we good? Nigga, you got me messed up.
But what
I don't call no nigga and sweat no nigga like that.
But what do you remember saying to Shelly?
Me and Shelly had conversations I've had with a million MFers. That dumb Skeletor, dried up, prune face, long neck B really thought that the conversations I had with her, I had only had with her and nobody else. I don't know why that chick thought that. She really thought that the conversations I had with her, I had never had with nobody else. And her whole agenda will be announced on my channel.
Okay, yeah.
And that good piping tea will be announced on my channel.
All right, well, y'all definitely,
like I told them,
subscribe
I can give them a little tea right now, but they need to give you 200 likes.
Yeah, give me some likes, y'all. Up those likes in the house. Y'all, we only at 139 on my end. But let me ask you. Why do you?
They need to get you about 51 more likes up here.
Come on, y'all. Let's get 50 more. So April can drop some tea. Come on, let's get up to 200. See, I'm real nice, and I let them frolic and have fun and everything, you know.
All they got to do is
that's
get
the
up to
problem
200.
with me, because I'm so nice.
I got something for them. I ain't gonna never lie to them. I got something for them to get up to 200 for you, because you work too hard, Miss Nicole.
Thank
and
you.
You deserve it.
Thank you. I was tired
and that go for the treetop and the bushes people too.
That's
and
right.
They say Sean, Joyce, and Jay Wilson is screaming you and looking at you. Tell them 2 F niggas in PA behind hoe. Tell them to like too. Drop 3 likes.
Those are my haters. Those are people who are just not confident in their own talent. They gotta come over here. I'm gonna put this out about me. They're gonna be very mad at me next month.
Where we at? How many likes we got?
We got 172. Come on, y'all. Let's get up to 200.
We need 22.
They're gonna be real. They're gonna be pissed off with me next month. I got something for them next month.
We need 23 more.
How about that? Come on, y'all. Come on, 23.
Hate receipts, but I have receipts. Which I know how auntie hate receipts, but I got them though. Cause see, let me tell you something.
Come on, y'all. We almost there. Come on.
Outright lie to you. I may not tell you all the truth for the benefit of you or myself, but I ain't gonna just outright lie to you.
Yeah, I don't believe that you would do that.
And once he told me, if I ain't never hear it out of his mouth, I ain't have to worry about it.
Come on, y'all.
And I was going through what I was going through. And when she lied and did, when Skeletor Shelley lied and did all that, I called him. He didn't answer. So I said, he'll call me back. He never, ever called me back. I said, well, if he's my brother and he want to know, then he'll call me and say, April, what the hell's going on? And I would have told him what time it was.
Did you try to call his number, April? Because he said he got a new phone number.
I called him. I called him, but he didn't answer. But that was way back in. That was back in November. And then I thought maybe he would be. I said, well, I'm gonna wait to see if he called me.
We had 200, 202. Come on, yeah,
okay,
y'all.
We had 202. Okay, check this out. Now, Sean knows that I've never disclosed any of our real private conversations. He know that because ain't nothing came out. He knows that. So why you gonna get on here and lie on me like that? Per se, I ain't tell nobody that I know who all fucked him in Las Vegas, Cartier White. I ain't never told nobody. You told me who fucked him along with Outspoken, Cartier White.
Oh my God. Woo, yeah, that was some tea right there. Okay.
So why you lie on me when you know I ain't never disclosed nothing we talked about? All you had to do was keep it like you had it. You weren't talking to me, I wasn't talking to you. You weren't coming in my chat, I wasn't going in yours. Nigga, we was out of there. But you said, I want all y'all to get away from me. The question was asked, who you talking about? You said all of y'all. So when I text you on Thanksgiving and you didn't respond, I felt like you meant me. But you know for a fact, ain't nothing ever came out that me and you really talked about.
Ooh,
like I said,
Tex Coco said sure
I
did.
didn't know who fucked him along with Outspoken, Cartier White, in Vegas. They lied trying to put it on Leo. First of all, I knew Leo wouldn't want to fuck no Tim. I mean, excuse me. I knew Leo wouldn't want to get with no Tim, no way.
Who is that? Cartier White? Is that a man or a woman?
That's a club chat member.
I mean, but it sounds like
live is a lie. Cartier, Sean told it.
Oh my God. Woo! All right. Well, Tex Coco, she seconded that emotion. Is that a man, Cartier? Is that a man or a woman?
That's a woman.
Oh, I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Cartier sound like a man.
No, it's a chick.
Oh, okay.
You feel me? But I'm just trying to say, why he trying to lie on me? You know I ain't never, disclosed none of our private conversations like that. All he had to do was be a man like he said. Leave me alone and I leave him alone. But as you can see in the record has been proven, when Onsight leave them alone and go on about their business, they lose their mind. They convince themselves, I'm going to roast them, I'm going to gag them, I'm going to tell everything I know. And I've proven that time and time again. I don't do that. Yeah. You go your way, I go mine. We good. Yes, it hurt. Yes, I still love Sean. And until I am ready to stop loving him, I don't care what nobody say, but I ain't going to F with him no more.
Wow.
And with that, baby, I got the 10 to some things.
Go ahead. Well,
I
you didn't
love
drop the
y'all.
bomb, so we. All right, y'all. Y'all give it up for Onsight April. Onsight April went out with a damn bang. All right, girl.
Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all on my next live.
Thank you. Love you.
I need to holler at the Maddie Mob.
All
y'all
right.
have a good night.
Ooh, Lord. Lord, she went out with a damn bang. We're going to take one more call, and that's it. Hello, this is Miss Nicole Tyler. This is Car Chronicles. What is your comment? You're the last caller.
Are you finished? You ready to finish our conversation, Miss Nicole?
Okay, all right, let me give you a chance.
Ready to finish our conversation?
Yes.
You know, the more and more I hear, I continue to hear the same story about Sean using and throwing people away. But at some point, when do y'all fault yourselves for falling into the same trap that everyone else tells y'all that this man has done? It's the same story over and over again. Nothing new. Sean uses people and throws them away, and y'all fall for the trap, and then y'all want to play victim.
No, we're not playing victim, sir. I asked you one question.
Oh, y'all playing victim.
I asked you, hold on, sir. Sir, I asked you said we're gonna have a discussion, but yet you don't answer my questions.
This is your platform, Mr. Cole. By all means.
But you gotta shut up to listen. You gotta shut up to listen. I asked you a question. Did Sean say that he do not dox?
Sean doxes. Yes, Sean
I said that ain't what I asked you, god dang it. I said, did he say he do not?
Miss Nicole, yes, he did say he did not dox.
Did he? But do he?
Does he? That's
yes.
Yet to be seen.
Does he or do he?
That is yet to be seen.
All right, man, I gotta go because you're telling lies. All right, I gotta go. All right, well, I gave him a chance to tell the truth, but he want to play semantics with Mr. Cole Tyler, and I'm not going to do it. No, no, no. No, no, no. I'm getting ready to go. I want to thank Onsight April for coming out here and telling us about Cartier White Honey. No, no, no. I want to thank Onsight April for coming. Thank you, Onsight April. Thank you, Onsight April, girl. No. Thank you, Onsight April. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. I am Miss Nicole Tyler. I'm Mr. Key gonna keep on calling and I'm gonna keep on doing what I'm doing. We gonna play this all night long. You ain't getting up on my damn platform acting like a damn fool. Oh no, you are not. Oh no, you're not. Oh no, you're not. Oh no, you're not. No, you're not. I'm Miss Nicole Tyler. Thank y'all for calling in. Thank you for calling. We getting ready to head on out. You all have a great weekend until I come back tomorrow night. Okay? All right. Mwah, mwah.